We're in the green.
Are we though?
Are we though? That is the question. Let's see if it comes up.
The fuck is that picture? Those are like real ass teeth.
The Coomer.
Is that the face of a man who cooms perpetually?
That is the face.
Hey, we're all good. Alright, nice. Take it away.
Okay, folks. I want to welcome you guys to episode 2 of Winter's End. The frigid
Oh, are we live
morning.
now?
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well then, I hope everyone has their sheets. As
Should probably
we,
get that, shouldn't I?
as would someone like to do a recap? Actually,
We went north, and we fought a bunch of wolves.
Yeah, weird
Well-
ice gay wolves.
There's a
It
little more
just
than
so
that, yeah.
happens that my bard is the lore keeper. Takes notes on what happens during the sessions. So,
well, give
if
me an
anyone ever,
abridged-
if you ever need a, let's see, let me open it up.
Well, alright, you do the recap, go start it with like day 1.
the music is already fitting.
There's music. Alright,
Rhythm.
rhythm.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's from Frostpunk for those of you wondering in the chat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does the lore keeper have his lore ready?
Well, I'm getting my file. I guess it saved it to a different place. Let me look it up here. You don't need me for that, though. You know exactly what happened.
You're the one.
You were the one that said you could recap shit.
I'll verify it. Yeah, but my file is, I use WPS as my
Trust but verify.
writer, so I gotta figure out where the thingy is, because it's got all my characters. on there as well.
Alright, so true recap. We are essentially a group of technically classified as mercenaries, though some of us might not view ourselves that way. We've been hired by the king and his men to go up north to try and find a mythical paradise that is said to be out there. We are trying to follow the tracks of the last expedition of researchers that entered the Northern Wastes, who managed to get a single report back to the king. A report that said that paradise is out there. Send help. We began our trek up.
Oh no, it's paradise! Jesus!
Oh god.
Yeah. We began our trek and stopped for a moment to fill up on supplies on a small, what would we call a small marketplace?
It's
A
the
bizarre.
market. Yeah, it's a small
A bazaar.
bazaar.
Okay. And on a small bazaar, on a bazaar, to fill up on supplies, and then began our journey for real, where our journey was already interrupted at the very beginning by an attack by a bunch of wolves, led by a strange monstrosity in the shape of a wolf, but seemingly made almost entirely out of ice.
Mm-hmm.
We handily defeated the pack of I call them frost wolves, and settled down in a camp.
Yeah, okay. So, freaking generally, what did we do? I was skinning, I set up bells around the perimeter.
Mhm.
I think Mud chopped some wood and whatnot. Chase it as an icicle. I only just noticed that all the wood is bundled together with Chase.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like TNT at first.
No, it's just wood, chopped wood.
I was like, I'm just
Where would we
expendable.
get TNT from?
I don't know. I honestly
Exactly.
don't have an answer for that.
This is a pretty elaborate tent. Are we like Amish? We can just we can erect these when.
I mean, we did buy a pretty large fucking tent.
A pavilion
Big
tent,
ones.
which
Wait.
is kind of this size, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're living like nomadic jippos.
And let's see. Nero was healing everyone, so with all of her healing stuff, spending all of her spells and healing stuff before the night comes, because after all, they get restocked when morning comes, so no reason to save them. We should all be back at full health, I'd imagine.
Something
Imagine taking damage.
Yeah, I never get hit either.
does happen in the evening
Cool.
as everyone is back at camp. You just all of a sudden hear the tapping of what seems to be a cane.
On what?
It seems on the snow. Of all
We
things.
hear the sound of cane tapping on snow.
Yes,
All right.
Interesting.
it sounds like it's...
I recklessly draw my sword and rush out of the front and look around.
As
cautiously.
you look out, this is what you encounter. Let me enlarge it.
It's a dwarf.
Well, might be.
It's a. Let me see. Who does he remind me of? Old Man Winter.
Maybe.
Santa
But the music
Claus's
stuff.
Yeah, give me a moment.
brother.
Okay.
He's from the College of Winterhold.
I mean,
Oh, it looks like the Greybeards.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
It does. I step back inside, and are we all awake, I assume?
Everyone is still awake as it's early in the evening.
I walk back into the tent rather hastily, and I nudge Asterios with my sword and simply point outside and motion for him to join me. As I re-enter the front of the tent and peer out,
Sword.
and I reluctantly, like, not to hurt him, but I just kind of, like, with the side of the blade, I just kind of nudge him to get
The
his
sharp
attention.
parts. All right.
Yeah, you got it. Then not that side, sure. Yeah, I stab him very lightly, but he is so masculine that he can't actually feel anything, but it's enough to get his attention.
The muscles just stop the stabbing.
Yeah, it just bounces it right off.
Mhm.
And then
few
I walk
levels
back out
will-
the...
few levels I have damage reduction, so we'll actually stop the stab.
Yeah. And step back out through the front, and I kind of peer around the corner, just eyeing this creepy old man.
Asterios will pick up his axes and move out through the front.
I'll come out with. But before we do, let me see. I believe that I have a cantrip for detect magic, which I would like to use.
Okay. Why can't you see anything anymore? Oh,
I don't know what you mean.
it means-
you are currently blinded.
I'm currently blinded for detecting magic.
You're not
Yes.
actually blinded, it's just that there is so much fucking magic around the place you can't see anything because it's everywhere.
It's basically, think of
A
it like
blizzard
this.
of magic.
Think of it like this. You can't stare into the sun.
Not for long, anyway.
Yeah, but I can detect the sun without looking at it.
Yes. And the moment you start looking towards the man, everything turns black.
Like visual blindness.
Visual blindness. And then the moment you turn it off, everything is back again.
All right. Well,
Definitely magical.
I'm gonna let the party members know around me that if something happens when I try to detect any magic around him, and it is apparently causing some sort of a sensory overload for a moment. This guy is definitely more than just an old man. There's certainly something going on here. Seems to be very, very powerful. So keep your guard up and be wary.
As the man just looks up at the Minotaur and the half popsicle.
Oh, bro.
Fuck off.
Good evening.
I'm going to keep skinning now. And I immediately say, before anybody gets a chance to speak, could somebody go out there and talk to the old guy that isn't the two fucking nut jobs? So, somebody
Yeah,
else want to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go out and is he just standing outside?
He is standing
Yeah.
outside.
All
In
right, yeah, I'll go. I'll go
response
say
to-
hello. I'll go outside and talk to him.
In
And
response to being told good morning, Asterios just,
Did I say good
you
morning?
go.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
Yeah.
I'll go outside and I'll make sure the doors to the tent are closed to keep the warm air in.
No, you said good evening, sorry.
Yeah, I said good evening. As the man just looks. May you spare some warmth for an old man.
I'll say. So let me see. Can I do a sense motive check?
Good call.
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
can.
Because of your sense motive check, your blood turns into bees.
No, I'm not Bill.
Let's see. That's
Oh,
I
that
don't have
should.
much of one, but yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This
I'll-
man
I'll do
does.
sense motive as well.
From your point, your
yeah.
perspective, this seems like a man that just wants some warmth in this cold weather.
An extremely powerful magical man who wants. Well,
Let him in, don't fuck
Sir-
with wizards.
I ain't fucked with him yet. So yeah, I'll say absolutely. Come on in. What's your name? Where are you from?
And with that, I will reveal his name. Sisudra is my name.
Sudra.
And thank you.
Certainly. There's plenty of warm to go around. Don't know why a guy like you, if you don't take this the wrong way, but man of your age wandering around in the cold like this, it kind of dangerous. What are you doing all the way out here, so far away from town? Are you lost or looking for somebody?
Not particularly. Though you guys seem to be searching for paradise. Aren't you?
I'll ask how he's arrived at that conclusion.
He just taps against his temple. There aren't many who go out in this frigid waste.
I brazenly pull out my sword and stab it into the ground, into the rock, probably whatever's beneath us,
Nice.
and into the icy ground. And I say, "You seem like you know something you're not telling us, old man."
I'll put up my hand if I can towards Zeke's and say, "Relax now."
Edge hard dick.
Asterios will look towards the old man,
Yes.
leaning over the others, and he'll simply ask the old man if you, friend,
One
Asterios is my favorite character. I'm sorry.
One
Go on.
could say that. One could say that.
Asterios will roll. Actually, no, he doesn't care, and he'll follow that up with. Asterios will cock his head and follow that up with. Promise.
He holds up his hand. Promise.
Then he looks to the rest and says, "Man good," and walks inside the tent again.
Could you add a grunt after that for me? Okay. Thank you. Go on, Rags.
Well, if the man says that there's he thinks that we're searching for paradise because there's not much other reason to be on out here, I'll ask him, does that mean you're out here looking for paradise as well?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. What do you mean? You mean you wouldn't mind if you just stumbled across it, but you're not going out of your way to find it?
I'm here for one reason. Seeing that you adventurers, let me in and enjoy the warmth. And let me give you something in recompense.
Yeah.
3 storms will sweep over paradise. So heed my warning.
I step forward, getting almost nose to nose with the man, and I say, "Quit waxing poetry, old man, and tell us already. Cut to the chase."
Rah.
That's gonna step away.
Trust not the one surrounded by bones.
Oh, I think we would have been able to gather that.
Don't celebrate with the one who lifts off the land.
You saying I shouldn't listen to my heart? My heart's surrounded by bones.
And don't extol with the one who creates life from steel.
Who
And
creates life
remember.
from steel? Like an alchemist or a...
And remember, 'tis a fool's task to speak of man's ways to the dead. As he says the words dead, a strong wind, well, I would say whooshes through the tent as as you hear something break from the on the outside with a loud crunch as everyone just looks to where the sound comes from. When they look back, the old man is gone.
Bro, that's fucking creepy, bro.
I go back to tending the skins and I just go, fucking wizards. Whenever you're out in the woods, like, there's 2 people you need to watch out for. Watch out for old cunts with beards that are either holding big, gnawed fucking wizardy canes and guns. Don't fuck with them. It's a bad time.
So he said, don't be friends with the ones surrounded by bones. Fair enough.
Don't
Um,
trust. Don't trust
don't
the one.
trust. Don't trust
don't-
the one...
Yeah, don't trust the ones surrounded by bones. Don't celebrate with the one who lives off the land. And
Did he
the
say
last one-
lives off the land or lips
I never,
up?
I don't remember that.
I said
Lives.
lives off the land. Okay.
Well,
And the third
fucking, I live off the land.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Lots of
this
people
man's-
live off. Technically, everybody lives off the land.
Even
Maybe.
birds.
Maybe we'll see what he means if it comes up.
And he says, so don't trust the one surrounded by bones. Don't celebrate the one who lives off the land.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second.
And
Lives off
it's
the
a
land.
fool's task to speak of man's ways to the dead. And don't what the man who
was-
caught his
Don't-
life from the metal.
Don't
Alright.
extol the one
Don't-
who creates life from metal.
Well, life from metal could be anything. It could be a smith, or it could be some fucking. Considering what this dude was like It could be somebody that makes like metal monsters or fucking golems or fucking
And,
don't know
and for those
robot
who don't know,
hookers.
install means praise. So don't praise the man who creates life from metal.
I mean, it could have just been an insane wizard walking through talking in riddles, like.
Maybe.
Uh-huh. I reckon he doesn't get out much. I bet he's sitting somewhere on the top of a tree nearby going, nailed it! Yeah.
Don't celebrate.
Who is breathing
Um,
into the mic?
I've been me. I've changed it anyway. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Let me see. I'm gonna do another detect magic. I want to see if there's any like remnants, or if he left anything behind, or if there's any, I guess, faint magical or a remnant thingy, where he was standing.
There is actually one thing, and you can see that without detect magic. Another coat of arms. The same that you guys. Well, not the one that you were referenced, but one. Let me start over with this one. Sorry. It's basically the same one that you were asking for the researchers, though this one seems a bit more damaged.
Now, when you say there's a coat of arms left behind, are we talking about a physical like coat of arms on a, like, is it on a banner or is it?
It's a simple coin.
Oh, okay. Oh, and on the coin. All right.
Reading Memento Mori.
The same one with the skull.
Yes, it is the same coat of arms.
Let me see. All right. I guess I'll take it. What's the coin made of exactly?
The coin itself feels rather heavy. You will have to do a knowledge geography actually for this one.
To know what the coin's made of?
Yes.
Would you accept an appraise check?
I will also allow a praise.
All right, I'll try that. How's an appraise? See what exactly this thing's made of. Could be something completely mundane. Could be something special.
It's made out of some form of steel, but you don't know which.
All right, now I guess we're falling back on geography. Oh, there we go.
Black steel.
Black steel.
Black steel is a heavy variant of steel, and it's, let's just say, if you make a normal weapon out of it, it counts as one size category larger for damage.
Huh, interesting. I'll
So for coins to be made out of that is rare. These seem like relics from an old past.
Well, I'll let I'll put it in my inventory and keep it with me. Might come in handy. I wonder if he's one of the researchers. Who knows if he found something up there that, I don't know, maybe changed his perspective, or you know how wizards are. Who knows? They work in mysterious ways oftentimes. Maybe that's one of the guys that we're looking for. He just doesn't want us to know it, or he wants to see if we're worthy of finding them, or they want to protect what they found. Who knows?
Zeke completely tunes out the entirety of the conversation as he grips his blade, lusting for combat. A mild bulge, a very small bulge, growing in his nether regions.
We understand.
Sure, no one can see it.
Crawling masturbator strikes again.
You think he wizard?
I was so taken when I tried to detect the magic around him. It was so strong it practically blinded me. I'm not sure if he specifically is magic, but I would certainly, if I was a gambling doggo, that's what I would put my money on. Something's definitely up. He's not normal. He's not a
I
normal.
turn and snap at Asterios and I say, "No, he's a fucking horse merchant. What do you think, numbnuts?"
Those actually aren't. Those aren't dichotomous. You could be both.
Me
That's true.
think he was ex executioner.
Executioner.
He smell of old blood.
Yeah, fair enough. What's got? I reach into my pocket and I pull out a rubber ball and I throw it at Chase. And what's it got? And I'm like, just fucking squeeze the ball. Calm down.
I'm
I
gonna make
catch
a.
the ball in one deft grab and I squeeze it repeatedly, rapidly, growing faster and faster, going.
I'm gonna make a willpower save.
And it just squeaks.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
gonna make a
I
what?
want to make a
will
willpower save when he throws the ball, the red ball.
Will save. Yeah, roll me.
Let's see.
Do. God damn it.
Well,
The dog's instinct to go after a ball overtakes.
Damn it.
Yep.
There's my 20 and my 1.
great. Second episode and fucking Chase and Rags are going to be rolling all over each other, fighting over a red rubber
It's
ball.
not fighting. It's not fighting.
It's mine.
I just
You
really
go,
I'm excited about this ball and where it will be and where
you
it's
go
going.
catch it. You go catch it.
Yeah. If I do a 1 on my saving throw, can I catch it when he throws it?
Roll me an
Because if I'm
acrobatics.
trying to resist going after the ball, then the worst thing that I could do is actually end up doing the total opposite and catch it.
Alright, Chase and Rags both have to roll something. Highest roll wins. What is it you're rolling?
Sorry, there's someone at the door. Just a second.
Oof.
I'll do mine now. That's slash R1 D20, right?
Yeah, but what's your acrobatics?
Let me check. I never have these on the right tab when I need them. My acrobatics are 2. So I do +2.
Or wouldn't it be a reflex if he notices that Rags is, what's it called, going for the ball that's being thrown at?
I think it's an acrobatics for Rags and a reflex for Chase. It's up to you though. Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it will be a
can do
reflex for
that.
Chase.
Yeah,
I'll do it
reflex.
acrobatics. Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
So
The one
I'll do
who
it
rolls. The
acrobatics.
one who rolls higher gets the ball.
All right. I got my 20 and I got my 1.
I
Who
don't
knows
see
where this will
reflex.
go?
I don't see reflex at all.
It's over in the
Damn it.
right.
2.
It's just
Oof.
below your initiative.
I'm either rolling great or
Ah.
shit. Wait, what do I got today? I got a
Well-
4,
it's a 3.
3,
Well,
1,
6.
2, and 20. Awesome.
Well, Six just still has to roll, so let's see what he rolls. Barely better. Jesus.
Barely.
As you both stumble over each other. The one who comes out on top with the ball is
And I'm here.
Hey,
Welcome,
Ritualist.
Ritualist.
We missed you.
Also, did your wife actually have to call me a fish nigger?
Jesus.
No, I told her to type that explicitly. That was me. She said fuck, but very, very gently.
Oh god, I know this is rich coming from me, but god, those were some balls rolls. Jesus.
By the way, Ritualist, we just had a great moment of Rags trying to catch the ball like a dog, and Seek's fighting him over it.
I barely got the ball from him.
Yeah, it barely. got the
I'm
ball.
as a canine, my desire for the ball is very great, but my investment in actually holding on to it and possessing it is not not bad.
It's
To be,
like,
to be fair, you rolled a 1. That
Yeah, it's a
that is as much of a failure to control your instincts as anything.
this is literally that meme. Throw, please. No take. Only throw.
Yeah.
Asterios reaches over after Rags fails to catch the ball, pats him on the shoulder, and says, "Good doggy."
The other thing that happened is that the party seemed to be visited by an old man in robes.
Oh yeah. I guess as a recap for Ritualist, there was a guy outside, an old-looking dude, like the Greybeards from Skyrim, kind of, named Ziasudra. We let him into the warmth, and so as kind of a reward, he told us, "Don't trust the ones surrounded by bones. Don't celebrate with the ones who live off the land. It's a fool's task to speak of man's ways to the dead, and don't extol the man who creates life from metal."
Ice
And
from
he
steel.
disappeared all wizardy like, and he left behind one of the coins with the coat of arms with a skull on it, the Memento Mori coat of
Actually,
arms.
I don't know if I'd describe his disappearance as all that wizard-like, because wizards like to be flashy, but he just kind of there was like all that happened to him was
He
we
just
heard something breaking outside, got distracted, and when we looked back to him, it was gone.
As well as
He
a
just,
sharp
like-
wind blowing through.
Mhm.
Basically, farted himself away.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't even trying to be cryptic. Maybe he's just been living out here so long, he's just really socially awkward. And then
Maybe,
realizes
but-
True.
If
he's
he's part
just-
of it, but leaving behind a coin like that. Well, actually, I know this is a little post honk, but was the coin left behind in like a haphazard way, almost like it was accidentally dropped, or did it seem to
No.
be pretty deliberately placed?
It was placed in such a way that that you could clearly see that it was just there where he sat.
it was on its side,
Right.
spinning. In
I
any
would
case,
be
did,
cool-
did anybody detect magic on the coin?
I did, yeah.
The coin is non-magical in nature.
Yeah, it's made out of black steel though, so certainly rare. Maybe valuable, but useful if we need to prove we saw
Nothing
him. or-
personnel, kid.
Mhm.
Black steel.
Also,
Ooh, does it?
great hut ritualist.
Mhm.
Hey, did you share the art of downtime?
Oh yeah,
I-
the art is in the background.
Yeah, it's in the background of Roll20 at the moment.
Very nice.
Very cozy. I wanted to beat like the Mongolian yurt, but then I actually read how much time it takes to set up the yurt. It's like 3 to 5 days.
The Mongolian
Like-
York.
Yeah.
We've got
Oof.
who we got on the ceiling. We've got obviously Thok there.
I saw the
From-
with
big
his finger.
titted muscle woman.
Thok in his anchor.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
Left, left to right. Punchy McGee, Nera, Catfish, Fiery Dude, Layman when he killed the chicken to Rask. Falk, and I believe that might be me
Edmund.
smashing Aiden over the head with an anchor.
Mhm.
And then there's
That's
Edmund the
Edmund.
Black Snake.
Edmund Blacksnake with big titty orc war chieftain lady.
And
Big
then-
Titty Orc GF.
you recognize
And-
everything.
And then on the bottom, with Mud's character, we have the Club Penguin, which is your guys' official symbol, apparently.
The Club Penguin of Terror.
It's like the doors. The outside is white to blend in, but the doors are red, so you can know where the entrance is. You know, not to get completely lost. The
Please.
penguin is there to ward off the evil spirits.
But unfortunately, it has a side effect of attracting juveniles and people who want to say the N word.
That you were gonna say Jews. I guess that's proving
Yeah.
your point, though.
Juveniles?
Yeah, when you said Jew, I immediately thought that you were gonna say Jew. I don't know why.
I don't know what
shared
it does
that,
to
but
Jews. If we find
Ah.
one, we might have to. I don't know.
Do some
You might
experiments.
want to let's not finish that sentence and continue and move on, shall we?
Yeah, Michael, would be so kind to share in the private the Club Penguin artwork. The official spirit animal.
What's it called? Fucking yeah. He was.
Oh.
Bridgeless was asking me the name of the current group, and I fought for a bit, and I came up with Club Penguin.
Jesus.
And
So
then
I guess I'm gonna say to everyone else that my hunch is that this guy was specifically looking for us, because no one just wanders around out here, especially because did he have like a knapsack or anything with him?
He didn't have anything with him except
Yeah,
his cane.
he didn't have any supplies with him. He just wandered around in the woods as an old guy, super magical, There's no way this was a coincidental meeting. I don't think. I think he's one of the researchers. I don't know why he's
That
being
is-
all.
I was
That
I
is
was going to
very-
ask him.
I'm not sure if he's one of the researchers, but certainly, but it's probably indeed wasn't entirely incidental.
I don't think he's one of the researchers, but I do bet he's seen at least one of the teams or both.
Can
He got the coat of arms
Tal-
from somewhere, so maybe. I guess
That's
we'll
what.
find.
can Tally lure lizard sense or something? Did this guy eat people?
He hasn't eaten people.
Only thing Asterios knows is that he smelt of old blood, like blood that has dried for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I slam my sword into the campfire, breaking it partially, breaking it partially, but leaving it still intact. And I say, "Enough fucking around. Let's go do this.
Do what?
Go look around and shit."
What? Sure. Like outside.
Yeah, just like in general.
What for?
Is it morning basically?
This basically happened early in the morning. As early as it basically everyone woke up just doing the last preparations.
If
Wait,
I
wait,
can
wait.
suggest,
Early in the
maybe-
morning
maybe
or
today-
early in the evening?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Literally, we already had a
This is-
point of talking about that the guy turned up and said good evening.
Oh,
yeah,
fine.
this was-
Yeah, sorry.
This
Alright,
was
just making sure.
so it's not been we not had a
Because
Oh, no, we haven't really done anything yet.
I was about to say two things. One, I never get the chance to ask him if he did meet the other expeditions and whatnot. But also, so have we not slept yet, or whatever?
No,
And
guys
was I going to
haven't
say, are we going to
slept
take
yet.
shifts, just in case?
I'll take the. I'll take whatever shift. I'm not feeling particularly tired, and combat didn't make me particularly weary either. So if you want me to go early or middle or late, or let me know.
Me take morning shift.
Alright,
There
well,
will be 3 shifts, and it will require 3 perception checks.
alright, well, first, I'll be part of the first one. Second, with the second one
Right.
should have Edge hard dick, because me and
Yeah.
him can see in the dark.
I imagine it should be bright enough out here with all the snow and the moon and everything.
You never know.
It's pretty.
I
Yeah,
will-
it's always good to check, but hopefully with all the snow, it does make it a lot easier to see.
Nah, well, again, a cloud or something could block it, the moon or whatever. You never know.
I'll be the middle. I'll be the fucking second.
I'm taking the morning shift.
Right.
Before-
I'm gonna just take a flat 10 on my perception. Fucking so 20.
Okay, that's 20. Mm-hmm.
So, all right, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Not
And the
always
middle,
there's not always a need to discuss it in great detail.
the middle shifts. Do you want to roll or take a 10?
Yeah, who's doing middle shift with Chase?
What do you mean?
I'll do middle
Take
shift.
a 10.
Taking a
middle shift with
10
Chase.
is basically you. It takes a bit more time with the action, but you can basically take an average roll, which is
I'm
a
a
10.
I'm a gambling man.
Good.
Well,
Okay,
there you go.
I'll take the
Oh,
first shift with mud.
He took a
Okay.
10.
I'll take the first shift with mud, and then so Chase and Rag second, then probably Asbestos and Ritualist for the last morning shift.
Yeah, sounds good.
Also, I do want to state the current temperature outside is minus 23 degrees Celsius.
Do I get what it's called full night sleep to restore my spells?
Yes, you do. Because you aren't the one on watch till, I would assume, morning.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be time. We can definitely rest just a little bit longer, an extra shift's worth if we need to. The days are long anyway.
What's called?
Keep no. My advice for the north is always keep a steady state schedule, for it's easy to lose your sense of time in the north.
I switched to embrace the elephants, and I switched my active element to fire. I now no longer give a fuck about the cold.
Okay.
That solves that.
Well, for his perception roll, did he see anything? Did he notice anything? Did anything happen?
Nothing happened.
All right.
Alright. Then me and Ritualist.
Okay. What are you? You're rolling, taking a 10.
No, actually, hold up. Before you proceed, while Zeke's and I are still out looking, because we're patrol buddies basically, I'm gonna get a. I'm gonna actually talk to him. I'm gonna say to Zeke's, hey, you know that guy earlier who came into the tent and everything?
Yeah.
And I noticed you at the bazaar earlier as well. You need to relax around people and not be so confrontational.
I turn away with a grunt, and I say, I've been through a lot, but I'll try.
Good. I hope so, because we might not meet a lot of people out here, and a lot of people who do live out in the wilderness, they're probably out here because they don't like people, and we might need their help if we're tracking people. So maybe try to make as many friends as you can, and that sort of thing. Probably help us out.
But I'll try. Squeak, 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 squeak.
I look at you, I look at Regier with the faintest smile, kneel down and say, okay, for you, pupper, I shall try. And I gently rub underneath your ear, lovingly.
All right. Well, that's weird, and I step away.
Well,
can I roll?
that's coming from Rags. Jesus.
Can I
we don't
roll
know
to
each,
see
we don't know
if
each
I
other.
can I roll to see if I successfully rubbed his ear before he stepped away?
Sleight of hand.
Is that D20?
1d20 plus.
No,
your
it's
sleight of hand.
fine. He could do it. It's not like so crazy that I just once he does it, I sort of.
No, I kind of want to see how well he can do the ear scratching.
All right.
Wait, is the hand animated?
That's the best fucking ear scratch on the planet. It makes you feel really good. Like
All right.
you're
You're
like
too
strangely
wagging.
warm.
Roll a will check to see.
No,
if
no,
he
I'm not
gets
gonna resist it. I won't roll a will save. I'm not gonna resist it because
You,
it is.
you feel
it's a
you
natural
feel
20.
slightly closer to me as a result of just how fucking good that ear rub was.
You're
And it
so
makes you- it makes
Confident
you-
level up.
It makes you rethink just like my
Oh.
entire character. Like you're kind of impressed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're fucking-
I'll get the sense of the softness beneath the callous exterior. Absolutely, I won't resist at all.
It is diminished a bit by the overwhelming scent of jizz.
What?
For the hand.
Bruh.
No, hey, listen. Zeke's cleans himself about as well as a man with no source of running water or water, period, really. So it's just listen, I don't want the chronic masturbation to be central to my character. It's
Zeke,
more of
do you have?
it's more of a hidden little gimmick that you'll
Zeke,
find
I have
out more
scent
prominently
as
later.
a feat. Do you have
Okay,
cum on your
yeah.
hands?
What do I roll? What do I roll to determine whether or not you can smell the cum on my hand? The potential
It's
alleged
a
cum
scent,
on
it's
my
a,
hand.
it's a
Oh.
scent feat, and your hand is right next to my
as
nozzle.
as the local rules lawyer, that's a disguise check.
That is indeed
Oh,
the
okay.
disguise.
Okay.
Disguise the semen on your hands.
Exactly.
Damn son.
Okay.
All right.
Which is a 1d20 plus your charisma score. Or
Not
your
very
spell
well.
Or your
score.
disguise.
Bruh. You smell it. It smells.
It smells, and he
Like
touched
fish.
your ear with that smell.
All right. Okay. All right. So
But it was so good you ignore it.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
you
no,
really
no.
didn't care that much.
I really like the. All right, I accept this. I'm gonna do a will save for the cum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do that.
Mate,
I
I don't know
can't-
how you're going to beat a nat 20.
You ever done
Well, no,
the? You have
20
No,
was for
I thought you
the
said
uh,
a nut
interaction.
20.
against the
Oh,
disguise.
five
That
was
is
for
gonna be a
disguise.
perception check.
Alright.
Oh, you want me? So I do a perception check.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
see if you notice.
All right.
Is
Sure
this
thing. Yeah.
is this hair gel or is this something?
Oh god.
Can I?
Something about Mary. Rags just has a giant, big, sticky up jizz fringe.
Can I use scent to assist my perception?
You will get a bonus.
All right. I'll just roll what my normal
I'll do it
perception
on my
is.
side. Well,
wow.
you don't need the
I'm
bonus.
either making shitty rolls or great ones today.
You
Good,
will
you
always do good rolls when you don't need them.
Also,
That's the
folks,
curse.
you
Seems to
can
be the case.
refresh your conviction as well, actually,
Huzzah.
as it's a new day.
While that exchange was going on, while I was lying in my bed, I always sleep with my musket, and fucking I don't know why, just while I'm unconscious, I just slowly move the end of the barrel towards my mouth, and just, my hand just sort of brushes near where the trigger is. I don't know why, but just something in me wants me to shoot myself in the fucking head.
The Cobain.
Yeah.
So Yeah,
Stereo
uh,
snores
21's my roll. I assume that means that I can indeed
You can
smell the
indeed
scent of
smell the salty scent.
salty.
Yeah.
Have you ever had cum in your mouth?
No, I'm not gay.
I didn't say that.
It's more slimy and
You could be your
weirdly
own.
consistent than anything.
It's not gay to
I
come in your
believe
own
he
mouth.
was saying
though.
a smell.
You
I
never went-
believe he was saying salty scent.
You never get too into a wank and went off like a shotgun?
It's more fishy than salty in terms of scent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
fish.
according to a friend.
So
Mate,
yeah,
there's-
I definitely recoil a bit. At first it's great, but then when I get a whiff of it, I step back and I'm like, all right, so listen, this just between you and me, because we're the only ones out here. I'm a dog. I can smell. You've been
Busy.
Wolf.
busy. You've been really
Wash your
keeping
hands,
yourself
nigga.
busy.
Really
Yeah.
polishing the sword.
Yeah, you've really been flogging the dolphin a bit too much there. So
You see,
Go
you
ahead
see all the
and-
snow around you. Maybe wash your hands.
yeah, basically, go maybe wash your hands a little bit more, because that's kind of gross actually, kind of gross. Not gonna lie. But just
I
think
look-
about what I've said. But I won't tell anybody or
I,
anything.
I look around me and struggle to find a source of water, but I instead pick up some snow and just kind of rub it together like furiously.
You mean frozen water?
No, just snow in this case.
Hard water.
And then I turn to Regier and I hold up my hands with kind of a bright-eyed expression to ask for his approval.
I
Bruh.
guess I'll do a. I guess I'll look at his hands. They look all right, I suppose. I say, you know what? If you really want to clean your hands, you can use just a little pinch of ash in water and then rub that over your hands, and it will they'll really get all that stuff out of your hands. Just don't do that too often because it could be rough on your palms. But every once in a while, a little pinch of ash in water and wash your hands with that.
Translator's
Wash your
note.
ass.
Translator's
I-
note. That is actual wilderness survival advice. Take it to heart.
Absolutely.
I kind of throw my sword over my shoulder, and I nod and I say, "Good to know, Doge."
Who?
Bruh.
Doge.
Man, I love this
Oh,
game.
no.
Regier the Doge.
Alright, can we wake up now?
Yeah.
Well, we still have the
One
last
more
shift. to do.
shift.
As
Yeah.
heartwarming as that scene was just now.
You have one more shift.
I look at Asterios and say, did you hear some internal screaming in the last shift, or was it just me?
My headcanon was that during me and Mud shift, the both of us played golf, and I just used my musket as a golf club.
Yeah.
Asterios, you do notice something. In the distance, you see movements around medium-sized 4 legs. Just in the distance, as it seems to look up and then scurry away.
Did I see what it was?
Not 4 legs.
That
That's
could have
all
been
you
3 legs and
saw.
a big dick.
True.
And I would have, well,
Something to consider. Something to consider.
would have been more sense to call it a fifth. Well, would have been more sense to me the 5-legged one then.
No.
Yeah. But that is it. As everyone is now about to wake up.
Good.
Yeah,
Morning.
I'll play my lute to kind of stir everybody up, get everybody kind of in the mood, set a little tone for the morning, get everybody out of bed. Just gonna do a bit of strumming. In fact, I'm gonna roll for that.
To see whether or not you can do it, or just how fucking dank your lute playing skills are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna take 10 to do that. So that'll give me a 20 for this perform on the lute.
Decent.
I'm gonna play the shit out of this lute.
Oh yeah.
Don't play too hard, might you break some strings.
Ding ding ding
I-
ding
I-
ding
I can
ding 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 ding
Take
ding.
care of my own loot. All right.
Mm-hmm. No worries.
Oh man, I need to find somebody that can turn the loot into a special bow, like in what was that? That cartoon where the guy had like a lute or something, and he put an arrow on it, and he shot it. God, what the fuck was that? Help me out here.
I don't know.
Damn it.
There's lots of
I'm-
loot archers.
Though I would assume you guys will eat, as well as drink from your water skins.
Yeah,
much
we are.
I would I do ask how much of your water skin.
We basically have unlimited water right now because we have the fire and here and the snow out there. So
That will take some time for enough snow to cook, to fill everyone's.
Well, that's possible to
Really?
do. That's
It's just
possible to do
melting
later
snow in a
tonight.
hot
3
pot.
minutes.
yeah,
Three
it'll take
minutes.
a couple minutes.
Water isn't a big problem in the north.
Oh yeah, water's not an issue as long as you heat it
Mhm.
up. Yeah, we got all the water. Yeah, we got all the water we want.
Also, Robin Hood was the one.
Robin Hood, that's the one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you can tank the Boomer Mega Saber for that.
Oof.
Thank you. I knew I could picture it, but I couldn't quite put my finger on where it was from.
Okay, now that is over. Well then.
All right. Stereos looks to everyone as Rags begins to play as Ragir.
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 As Ragir begins to play and says, "Good morning."
I will answer in the most cheery of voices. And good morning to you. Rise and shine. We've got search parties to find and places to go and exploring to do.
Get
The king's
ready.
counting on us.
Get ready. We eat, then leave. 30 minutes.
Zeke sits up in his cot, or whatever we slept in, scratches his chin, groans, squints, scratches his nuts, lays back down, rolls over, and puts the sheets back over his head. 5 more minutes.
I
I
would
will
like
pick
to
him
roll,
up.
to roll intimidate with scream.
No, I'm not going to roll it. No, that's not necessary. I pick him up and lift him up.
Oh no.
The fuck are you doing?
Good morning.
Fine, I'm awake. Just put me down.
Oh,
put him
this
down.
is. I unleash fucking primal scream with intimidate.
Ah, jeez.
You know perfectly cut screams. Shut.
Oh.
Everyone is wide awake.
My loot
Hey,
playing is slightly
hey, th-
interrupted by the sudden outburst.
Also,
The loot playing stops.
You pause
going
and
to-
stare.
I'm going to roll a will save. Hold on.
I was already up. I was
Looks like
already up.
Tony's up.
Okay. Thali, what's your flat-footed AC?
my AC. Let me see.
Flat-footed AC.
Flat-foot, 17.
All right, this might not hit them. Are you wearing your armor at the moment?
Yeah, I am prepared.
So you sleep
Is
in your
it-
armor then?
Yeah.
Oh, I just get up. I get up before. Remember, we were on the shift, so we are all up. Two of us are up.
Oh yeah, we two. We two are up. That's true. All right, so
yep,
you
yep,
are
yep.
flat-foot. So you have that. Okay. 1 moment.
Are you gonna-
Oh,
Oh dear.
okay. I'm not radiant, so that's fine. Okay.
Here we have some art of Rags the Ball.
Say what now?
Rags
It's
with the ball.
uploading in private chat. Here it is.
Give me a moment.
uh,
Oh shit!
That's
oh, dear.
that is. All right. Does that hit you?
Yeah, I think it handily does.
All right.
Unless I can, as an immediate action, raise the wall. But I think even if that's
No.
24 will hit no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm.
As you scream, startling everyone, you look to your side for a moment and you see a fist.
Ow!
Thunk! As a giant fist hits you in the face. At which point the Asterios goes, sorry.
Ow.
Take 7 damage.
I
7 non-lethal damage.
will cast the channel energy to heal myself.
It's non-lethal. Can that be healed?
It can be healed. It is healed as double the rate, in fact.
Oh, I keep
Can
forgetting
you
that,
just
actually.
can you just then use normal heal?
You mean your...
There's no reason to heal it. It heals at 1 point per hour.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just fuck her up.
Basically, in 7 hours' time, you have no damage left.
yeah, this is like
It
in the
does-
Bible where it says you could beat your slaves as long as they don't die in 3 days.
The old wisdom.
The
The good old days.
the semi-New Testament.
Let me see. So I guess we're all up. I'm gonna let
Mhm.
everybody know that the word of the day is restraint. So let's keep that in mind as we move forward. Let's make friends. Let's let's move along where we need to go. The king is counting on us as well as the lives of many men. So we should make haste while the sun's in the sky.
Well then. Current position.
Load up the cart, have a drink of water, fucking eat one of my rations. breakfast.
May I suggest you also bury some of the wolves? We have killed the wolf meat. Maybe you saw it,
Yeah.
the art I posted.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Yeah,
doing-
that's a good idea.
We're doing what
Make
you're
up-
doing the what you posted. That was always the plan.
And I'm gonna take a bunch of ashes from the fire and keep them in my inventory. Just a bag of ashes.
Sure thing.
Also, just a small thing. Are well-rested rules in place? Do
The well-rested rules are not in place.
all right. So make it you using survival to make a good meal doesn't matter. Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Well then. Seeing that we're back on the map, where do you want to go?
Good question.
Well, let's
Maybe we
take a
should
look here.
Maybe we should go for the first hill and take a view from there. Maybe we get a better view.
Let's see.
This is where
If
you currently
if I
are.
this reads so the top what's that topmost flag in the northwest?
That flag over there is where the last signal came from.
All right. Well,
And I do advise all this is basically almost impassable.
This is not
Um,
like not
alright.
like climbing fully. This is getting at some high spot so we can see is it like safer this way or this way, or in the worst possible case, to try the impossible or something.
well, I mean, we've got a map. We should just be able to follow the map through the pass there to the west.
Yeah.
I mean, we know the
what is the difference
topography.
between what is the difference between the triangle icon and the short dick and balls icon of the mountain characteristics?
Basically, the triangles are the peaks, while
Ah.
the triple are just the mountain range itself. If you
Gotcha.
want to climb these mountains, you would basically need to have the equivalent of a Skyrim horse.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, I say we just head across
That's
here to
powerful.
the west and then go north. Because what's going to happen is I doubt that's where it's going to stop, and I reckon whatever the expeditions goes, they're probably going to head up this way once we're done with whatever's over in this direction.
Maybe it could be closer than we thought. Who knows? So I say, yeah, let's head west to get to the foot of the pass here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bury our stuff safely, or some supplies over. Well, you know what? At this point, maybe it's best if we take our supplies with us and bury them here.
It would be best if we don't try to do everything at once. Let's start scouting and go further with each time we scout, and then try and bring our stuff over to the next location afterwards.
Yeah, today is like maybe like if this is the full day travel, like the full day. Today we go here, we see what's around, and then we come back, and then the next day we can make the big push to this
Well,
way.
we should probably find out how far we can go in a day, because we
imagine
can
it's-
go at least what? If we made it from Cernia to the market to here in one day, so
in not in easy terrain.
That is easy terrain indeed, so it's basically double the speed. This would basically take a half a day, and then back would also. You would basically run in trouble on the way back.
so that means we're talking we could move about. We're talking 16 feet in a day, or
No, about 30 feet per day, so it's like 6 feet. See what's here, then we come back, and then the next day we make bigger move.
sure, and we can set up camp wherever we need to. Yeah, let's start heading along the way, unless there's anything here that needs to be done before we head out.
No.
Or we can even like
No, we'll do this now. No more deliberation over this. Let's just go.
So
The
you're
more-
going halfway, or are you going the full way?
Let's go halfway west.
That will take around a quarter of the day.
and we'll make a supply drop on that spot.
Okay.
So we bring with us some of our supplies on the sleigh.
Yeah, we basically slightly masquerade the tent. I don't think we need to disassemble it, just hide it well. We know pretty much where it is, in the canyon.
Did anyone take disguise?
I
What's
have a
inside?
big white canvas with me.
Not.
Shall do.
A disguise? What do you mean a
Actually, I don't.
disguise?
No. Did anyone take ranks in the disguise skill?
Let me see.
Yeah, let me look.
I've got a
mean-
5 in disguise.
Also,
I've got a
some- I
1.
pin this. I will toss it in game info.
As for
I have Alex books Jones of survival, so I mean I assume like camouflage might cover it, so I can do it with +4.
I will grant you that.
So
The
my
Alex-
survival plus.
The
no, not
Alex-
survival, disguise.
It's a disguise check, but I will grant you a +4 as it has a chapter on disguising disguising your surroundings to own the libs.
Guys, we are a search party looking for people. We don't want to be disguised. We want to be extremely visible.
No, you
We're
don't.
looking
You don't.
We want our
disguising-
camp to be hidden
Oh, okay, all right.
disguising the camp.
from animals and shit.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, it
Yep.
would be a wonder if you could find it yourself, if it wasn't for the one signifier that you will
Doors.
give it.
Basically, the fucking canyon is the signifier. I think it's Hartum is the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already have these coordinates. That's how we got here. So that makes it really easy for us to find it.
Yeah. I assume that the compass is still working. We heard some tales that compass stopped working at a certain point.
At the moment, your compass is still pointing up north. It isn't
Yeah, in
changing.
that case, Tali will like keep the journal. We traveled northwest for 6 hours by foot, then northward, and so on.
So
Well-
what happens, dude?
Yeah. Does anything happen on our trip or while we're here? Do we see anything along the way or anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Second question.
Roll perception.
Is the world flat or are we on an oblate spheroid?
You're on a hexagon. Well, basically, how the fuck do you call the fucking
We're on a
20-sided one?
donut.
A dodecahedron? No, a
Dodecahedron.
20-sided? A dodecahedron's 12. We're
It can also
dodeca-
work.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. What do you call a
20-sided dice. Let's see if the
20-sided
Icosahedron.
thank you for these incomprehensible mathematical fucking words, but to
Thank
be
you,
honest,
Chef.
no one knows what how the planet well looks like except for those weird wizards.
There's probably some wizard who's been in outer space. Except,
And-
actually, that's the question. What's outer space?
What is outer space?
Do you mean the
Hmm.
sky?
You mean the white invention?
You mean that big black thing with all those colorful dots in them?
White dots. You mean the?
Those are those
night
are
sky?
the stars suspended in the firmament, made out of water.
yeah.
That's why they sparkle, because they're in water up there.
Ah, I see.
It's
Yeah.
the great water.
Good to have a bard as knowledgeable as you to answer these difficult questions.
It's cosmic knowledge, man. You learn this
Mhm.
stuff.
From in some religions in this land, like the ones from the tiny fish people, they do believe that out there
Good.
in the sky lives the big one.
Ah, I see.
The big one.
Did it get away?
It is always there, watching over.
All right. So nothing happened on the way.
Nothing happened on the way.
All right.
Do you notice anything like animal tracks and so on?
That is a survival check to see if there's any animal tracks.
Our hunter. Could our hunter roll that?
And can I assist our hunter with knowledge nature?
You see tracks. As you are walking towards your location, you do see tracks that lead to your camp. But they seem to be old. As in... They are most likely from the wolves that attacked you yesterday.
Did we ever
It did not
divvy up
snow
the...
tonight.
I
It
hate to
did
backtrack just a
snow.
little bit, but from all the field dressing and stuff we did for the wolves, are we gonna have an inventory of what we got from them?
Yes, indeed.
All right, it's not important immediately, so you can do it later. It's all good.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that. I was kind of busy with internships.
That's okay. We'll deal with it
All
later.
right. So,
Just
What
don't
are these
forget.
internships you speak of?
so as we arrive at the location,
That's when people imagine their favorite interns fucking.
I guess we start.
Ooh,
I don't
I
want
get it.
that. Don't encourage
Digging?
me.
Yeah, that would be digging for. Well, I would say that the preparation to make one of these things would take around an hour or two, max,
Yeah.
Alright.
to basically make sure that everything fits particularly well. Also,
Mhm.
uh, I will say if you guys aren't rolling for the for weather predictions, that I won't give them.
Okay. Yeah,
For
well,
everyone,
okay. That's good to know. It's good to know. Because I can use a knowledge. I can use knowledge nature
no.
for that.
No,
No.
that's actually a survival.
Really? All right.
Yes. So could our hunter man roll survival for us to predict the weather?
May
Nook.
may I
Okay.
argue my case?
No.
No, mostly because this is an actual rule in Pathfinder
Oh,
that
is it?
you can.
Okay. All right.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
survival is the one that predicts weather, and not
Alright.
nature.
No, fair enough. Let's go. Can I just do flat 10 on it?
No,
Balls. Alright. Fucking here we go.
Well, I
want to
might
have
as
some.
well.
Want to have
the
some
only- the only way-
randomness in it.
The only way to win is not to roll.
Oh.
See? Fucking see! I told you! Fuck off!
Oof.
Fuck off! Bullshit,
that is-
plus 10 and I still get a 2. Fuck the
that is
system.
10, 12,
14,
11.
That is 16.
And I'll also roll on an assist to the weather.
Fucking goddamn it. Fuck this. fucking
Man, we're good at being
stupid
average on
fucking
this
site.
survival check.
Balls. Fucking absolute
Okay,
balls.
and with that, we will have a. Let's see, that's 14. That's 16. 18.
Mhm.
You can ask one question about the weather.
Who makes sky?
Be careful.
It's not my voice. I'm doing his.
I'm still assisting.
Don't fucking do this genie shit again. Don't.
I'm still
I-
assisting. I'm still assisting Nook's character, so Nook is the
Yeah.
one who has to ask the questions.
Nothing. That's the question.
Okay. What is the forecast for today?
You have to be a bit more specific.
I mean, the basic weather rules just let you know the next 24 hours, too.
True that. Though
I
I
mean,
like
it's
to.
24 hours. That sounds like a day.
Yeah,
Alright, so what time is it? No, this isn't my question, by the way. But what time is it right now?
It's. It's around. For you, it's 8:30, but in game it's. Would say around 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Yeah, I figured it was a bit lunch.
What
Almost
day?
noon.
Seeing that you guys started on a Monday, it would be Tuesday.
What month?
The month.
We...
Pathfinder has particular names for month, but I would just
You can use
say
real world equivalents. You can go with that.
June.
June. Oh joy.
Alright, so basically just looking at the way the weather patterns are and how the wind feels and whatnot, like my finger holding it up and all that shit there and stuff like that, how bad do I feel that the weather is going to be today?
Clouds are up in the horizon.
What kind of clouds?
Dark clouds. It might rain in a while. You have 6 hours before it rains.
And snow, you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say when the rain
Yeah,
is turning
Well,
to
it
snow
could
at
be
this
hail.
temperature.
Could
Mhm.
be an ice storm.
If it's
Yeah.
hail, we gotta get back. Immediately.
We can also search for caves.
No,
Didn't we
what if
pack
it's gonna
up?
rain?
Didn't we pack up camp?
No,
Well,
no.
no.
This is expedition to see what's up.
Alright, fair enough.
We're making a supply drop, not a new camp.
You said how long it took us to get to where we are now, quarter of a day?
Quarter of a day.
Okay, so about
You know-
6 hours.
Honestly, I don't think it's too much difficulty for us to move around so far. We should probably just move our camp and just take this stuff with us as we go.
If it's going to snow in 6 hours, it took us a quarter
For
of a day.
for
to-
future reference, for future excursions.
Oh yeah, future excursion. Yeah, but
always
I mean,
going there and back and there and back. It'll, you know, doesn't make too much sense.
most likely we're gonna move our camp to this supply drop, but we should probably search up here first to see if we can find out something else, and then move.
Yeah. Do we need to do any like
Well, if
I,
it
I,
took
I
it,
don't know what
if it took
the
us 6 hours to get here, and it's going to take us 6 hours to get back, do we really want to fanny about over in like that direction? Because it's going to take us a while.
No, you know, I'm
The
saying
the thing
Um,
is, the supply drop hasn't been made yet.
no.
Yeah,
I
we
said
we have
what
to
do we have
finish
to
it
roll?
and basically man out the last hour. If you look up here around, is there like some caves? Can you see it from the distance? Some shelter.
There, from what you can see, there are caves.
We could probably move
might
there.
not be a bad idea. We definitely don't want to get caught out for longer than we need to. It's probably not going to be like a huge deal, but definitely want to avoid it.
How many supplies did we take with us? I hope we did. I hope we did the logical thing of taking with us a few more supplies than we actually needed for the supply drop.
Yeah, basically we always take just a bit for day or two. I mean, we're not far away from camp.
Yeah.
But, you know, just for one fire and one extra day.
Yeah, we're on the sledge, yeah.
Yeah, and we've got unlimited water. That's the important thing.
Because I was going to say, we didn't just leave all like, a bunch of shit fucking totally unguarded back there,
It's
did
not
we?
unguarded. It is hidden.
It's
with a
not there.
very
It's
decent
not
defense
Alright,
check.
fair enough, fair enough.
Like,
Okay, I've got to say, if my fucking keg of black powder goes missing, somebody's getting fucking shot.
most likely your keg of black powder. Your keg of black powder will be probably left behind. That's because it's taking it with us is very heavy.
It weighs 5 pounds.
Doom, solely for the sake of imagery, can you describe loosely the state of our party and the environment that we are traversing and kind of the current state?
I can describe my own state. Thank you very
dysfunctional.
much.
No, but I mean, can you
I
can you
don't need
paint
no
me? Can you paint me like
man
a,
to tell me
no,
my
no, no, no,
state.
no. Can you paint me like just a general picture of like the scene as we're transitioning to the next?
Like you're always painting the snow.
Yeah.
As I would assume, I think Asterios and Mud will be digging the hole for the meats and the wood and the ash to go in. While Naka is trying, and Naka's character is trying his best to search the wild while also looking at the sky and just fuck.
Enjoy new artwork in private.
Just fucking demon man screams, shouts
Oh
to the sky.
goodness.
I accidentally I clicked the bar at the bottom and now I can't see my
Triangle.
avatar. What do I do? It looks like it's behind Rags' character. Is that just local?
What?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, yeah, that's just local. Just
Don't worry about that.
just reload.
Alright, I got
Oh.
25 in perception. I like the idea there. Do I see any caves or anything like that in the distance?
Yes, you do spot a few caves in the distance.
Alright, well, let's go. Let's go get us let's just head over to a fucking cave thing or whatever, and then we'll see if we can wait out fucking any bullshit weather then, if that's the case.
I'll be doing. May I take a 10 on perception, Doom, to keep track of my surroundings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
All right, that's
Yeah.
50.
I also assist with compass, so +2.
Okay. And with that, taking a 10, how much does it give you?
15.
15. Okay. Okay. So 2 hours pass. It's 4 hours till the snowstorm. Or till snow starts falling. And you guys are going to head to the caves.
Yeet.
Okay.
When we get to the cave,
before we,
don't forget to check out the cave and build a small snow wall basically to protect us from the cold outside.
I guess it depends the shape of the cave. We might just keep going. It depends on how deep the cave is, because we might not have to do too much depending on where we actually set ourselves up. And if it's cold, we want to pretty much be against the wall with the fires. So
I will not put Jeb on the map, but if you give me a moment, I actually have to set something up. Because
Sure.
I completely forgot that I don't have your guys' vision.
The only thing that a dwarf hates more than an elf is another dwarf.
So, who has dark vision?
Me
um,
and
I do.
Chase.
I do not.
So, let me just.
Tiefling best race.
I think Mud also has it for 60 feet as well.
Are we just kind of speaking for Mud since he's not here?
Yep.
Yeah. For anyone with dark vision, I will put the multiplier to 2 for them. And with that, 30 sides, yeah, boss players see life. And the last one, Ritualist, you don't have dark vision?
No, sure, but I don't.
Okay, good. And with that, I will move.
I have smell-o-vision.
Smells like ice. So, almost no smell.
All right. So here we are, I guess, at the mouth of the cave we found.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'll wait for him to settle Jib on the
Jib
map
Jab
here.
is standing outside looking out.
All right. Before we progress any further, let's see. Let's check distances here. So, what I can do, what I'd like to do actually, is I'd like to take out a torch. I want to light this torch, and I want to give it to my mage hand. And I'll have my mage hand keep this torch essentially about 30 feet in front of us so we can see ahead of us into the cave.
Okay.
So it'll be about here, pretty much about right here.
If you say, give me a moment, I will get something
Sure.
that will represent mage hands.
While everybody's doing their preparation, I stop, meditate, I switch to Elemental Nimbus, and I change my element back to Earth.
What does that do?
I am no longer fucking just completely ignoring cold weather and whatnot, and it's basically I've went from defense to offense.
Oh,
Oh,
Ritualist
dude,
is left.
by the way, a torch has 20 foot of bright light and 20 foot after that of dim light.
Okay, so
Okay.
40,
Excellent. One more space of light.
20. There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Also, mage hand works as long as you hold concentration.
Sure. That will work. And if I lose concentration, then I can always re-pick up the torch. What a useful little spell.
Yes.
In fact, before we progress forward, I will. I want to do a. Basically, I want to check to see if there's signs of like animals moving in and out because it's a cave, so animals often live in caves. I would look for tracks. I want to smell the air, see if I can smell any like animal musk coming out of the cave. All of that stuff. So what would? And I would actually encourage all my friends to do the same because who knows what?
Survival.
Yeah. So is survival.
Yes.
Unfortunately, one of my weaker abilities. So let's.
I
see.
believe, wouldn't it be survival to see if there's signs of inhabitants and perception to detect any things trying to hide or any things in there?
Yes.
So I'll roll perception and leave survival to our hunter.
Yeah, my perception's better. Can I do knowledge geography or
Well,
or would that be dungeoneering for caves?
I will allow geography.
I just asked for curiosity. They're both the same, but it's good to know, I suppose. So I'll do
How,
the knowledge.
how dark is this? Sorry, how dark is this cave?
Pretty fucking dark.
Okay,
That's-
No light
one.
comes from it.
Yeah. All right. Of course.
Well, it's kind of weird seeing a cave made out of ice.
Is the floor rock or is the floor also ice?
The floor is a rock.
Okay.
With
The walls are
there is
ice?
there is some snow.
Okay.
And Asterios, you can see from your perception check there are tracks going in and out of the cave.
What kind of track?
Humanoid.
Also, can we remove the art on the stream? It's hard to see it, much of anything.
Yeah, we can move it around a bit. Hold up.
And
Can
Stu
we,
was saying he can't really see. It doesn't look like he can see the map.
Yeah, because I don't have a
Yeah,
token game, that'll be why. So.
Give me a moment.
Just
will
give
you-
him.
It's a dark cave, but it's not that.
Give me
dark.
like a torch or something.
It will.
Yeah.
It'll basically be pitch black once
Something
you get
Can
into
you
it, I
see?
suppose.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Yep, I have given you the sight of Asterios.
Oh, that works. Perfect.
Asterios is going to look to the rest of his party and say, Me first.
I was about to say, asbestos, you fucking take point.
Can we find out how many how many people's worth of tracks there are? Would that be a check that we could make?
Maybe our hunter should do a survival check for that.
Is it a survival check or is it a fucking
I
professional?
will allow it.
Cool. And
I will cast detect magic. Do
All
sensory
right.
magic.
20 different kinds of footprints.
20?
20 different oh, yeah. Different shapes, sizes, patterns.
Jeez.
what are the weirder ones that stick out?
Some of them were wearing pointed shoes.
No,
No
no,
surprise
like big
in this
beastly
weather.
feet or anything like that.
Yeah,
no,
there's no
there
like
is-
dragon claws or anything, is there?
No.
Okay.
Though there is one that is really sunk into the floor compared to the rest. As
And
if
what
that one was heavy.
What kind of foot shape is that?
Looks like a heavy boot, as in heavy steel sabaton.
Anyway,
Can I tell how
Is there-
old the tracks seem to be with that roll?
They seem to be old.
Can I make it? Have I got a rough estimate?
A few weeks ago,
A few weeks ago.
the snow hasn't.
Yeah.
Done
Like,
much.
it'll pretty much just stay. It's not like it's not probably not going to melt. So as long as nothing messes with it, the tracks will probably stay there for a long time.
Mhm.
All right. I reiterate that all of this to the foot. That was a bit close.
To the Foot
Club
Clan.
Penguin. To Club Penguin and fucking. Let's go.
Stereo starts moving inside.
As we move, I'll stay right behind Asterius, and as we move forward, I want to keep the torch moving at about a 30-foot pace in front of us.
Okay, and let me.
So
give-
basically, you can place yourself and you pretend that you're the torch.
Rags, I have given you control over it.
Alrighty.
I walk just slightly behind and to the left of asbestos and just basically sticking near the wall just so that I've got a good scope in case I need to shoot something.
Is it okay if I use my night vision to see around the corner, like 60 feet ahead?
Well, you already have.
Oh, is that what I did there? in the
Yeah,
Let's
beginning?
hold,
The thing is,
let's hold up here, and let's all move kind of in tandem.
You already have a sight multiplier of 2, seeing you have dark vision.
Alright, hold up. Let me,
oh,
let me
that's gonna
measure my
work.
distance here for the torch. Hold up, Mysterious.
People can see about half of what you can see.
Remember, Rags, you have to spend your actions to make it move. You have to spend a move action for it.
All right, then until we're in combat, can we just very slowly pace forward, essentially?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
All right.
What's all this shit in the floor?
All right, hold up. Let me move this torch. Hold up.
Seems to
gotta-
be
I hate the controls for
seems to be a mixture of ash as well as just leftovers.
I'll do a perception to notice anything strange about the environment.
I just did a perception and I got a 1. Fuck me.
I will. Can I poke whatever this looks softer with the sword?
Oh, you can poke.
Poke.
Roll for poke.
It is solid.
Giggity.
It's pure ice.
See if you've got perfect dark vision. Does that mean you can see your eyelids perfectly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's gay.
It'd probably be out of focus though.
it's just there's no color to it. Remember, dark vision doesn't allow you to see color. Just
You have to
shades.
tattoo the inside
Very
of your eyelids
progressive.
black.
Mhm.
Just
So-
tattoo it Vanta black.
Anyway,
What is
I
the
did a
stuff on the
perception check.
floor?
The perception check seems. What are you checking for?
Anything strange?
Campsite has been placed here.
There was
This
a
is like
campsite
a
here.
campfire, a tents, bedrolls, anything like that?
No bedrolls, no tents, but there was a campfire here.
The signs of habitation in this area.
That could be a natural campfire.
They do grow out in the wild.
Mhm.
Is there any bits and bobs left over, used up stuff, equipment, or whatever?
There seems to be some leftover wood. About half a day worth firewood.
Let's leave it for now and check out the cave.
Was people here?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it.
Is there even
Hold
anyone
up,
else
before
to
we
go?
move forward, I want to detect magic. And it's okay if the torch drops for a moment while I do that. I can pick it right up.
I already casted that. Did I detect magic?
All right.
You do not you do not detect magic. Though there seems to be a bit of a blind spot, just
What do you
like
mean?
slight specks of it in the walls, as if something is blocking your detect magic.
So maybe somebody put up an enchantment left behind.
No,
I'd
that would be
something-
detectable.
Huh?
No, what that is? That sounds like there might be lead in the walls here.
Asterius is smart.
No, that's me out of character. In character, I don't know shit.
Oh,
If I don't use the voice or weird way of talking, I'm not serious.
Would we know that?
But you could
well, I
probably
mean,
know that
like-
if you rolled Arcana.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Because so something in the walls is blocking detect magic.
Is blocking large parts of detect magic. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me do
Yeah.
a.
Lead has been known to cause magic. Oh, to cause the blockage of clairvoyant magic, as well as divination magic.
Alright, well,
Alright,
where does it...
I'll do a knowledge arcana check here. Fucking hell! Are you shitting me, game?
Bruh.
Dear God,
Bruh,
please
this
let,
ice must
please
be
let us just...
fucking
Oh
magical.
my
Man.
god!
This ice
Okay,
must be so fucking
Also,
magical.
I want to say super quickly, I will be standing lookout just by the little cranny here.
Sure
Hold
thing.
up now.
Just make sure we can have our backs covered.
Right, well, I'm going to go up to this flat bit of wall here, and I'm going to get out my cold steel dagger, and I'm just going to start chipping in at the wall, like just at the ice there.
Yeah, I'll just like carve in a little rune to Gorum. Something like, you know, like a little shrine.
And I'll just stick the torch in the ground. I'll forego mage hand for the moment because it looks like we might want to investigate this camp because it looks like a dead end.
Seems to be that people were just out here seeking shelter for the night.
So this lead on the wall. Well, I guess I don't know it's lead, do I? With the do I know it's lead? Does anyone know that it's lead?
Tally knows it's lead. You think that the fucking ice is magical at the moment. With that natural one.
All right.
Tali will
Can I-
tell us just suspect that lead is either very thick or maybe it has traces of lead.
Well, I can do it. Can I, much like how I found out what metal was the coin, can I use appraise to find out what the metal stuff is in the ice?
You would have to find a small vein that is peeking out.
Well, that's
Alright,
that's why I'm smacking at the ice with my knife. Am I making any progress with that?
Slight amount.
Fair
Also, 6 million was a start indeed, though would that person remove that for the moment?
That's not lore friendly.
Yeah, who
Depends.
wrote that? And I was thinking there, I bet he was originally.
Oh, everything's dark.
Yeah, everything just went completely pitch black.
Sorry, it's me. I accidentally deleted you.
Okay.
Oh, let
You
me...
have to replace yourself.
You deleted all characters, you asshole!
Jeez, okay.
Fuck you,
Excellent.
Thanos!
Give me a moment. There's one.
It's the Helen Keller experience.
That's
Fucking
I
quiet
am,
power
going
right
to,
there.
I am going to say, please don't do that. I still haven't reached...
Excellent,
You
excellent.
delete your fellow
Yep.
players.
Do not delete your fellow players.
Thanos, more like fucking Fan Dan. Jesus.
Because now I'm going to set the default icons so that everyone has sight. When they pull it up. Okay. That's 2 tokens. That's Jack. Yeah, I could have done this before, but oops. forgot.
Professionalism.
What is professionalism? If you were expecting that from this campaign, whoo! I have something to tell you, boy.
I'm a professional.
Is there like to chip off bigger parts of ice and just like make a little like barrier here?
Yeah, it is possible, but you would assume that the ice, that the cave itself is can block the snow from entering
Yeah.
really well.
I mean, basically this is just to keep the heat in, you know, like just pile up snow, ice, whatever is at hand.
Just make sure you don't lock fucking Edge out.
No, this is just like.
Here, I'll change my fucking name in our group so that way you can actually remember my name. There you go.
Oops.
Now I'm at the bottom though, instead of the top. Rip.
Edge Hobbit.
Okay, yeah, that will take some time. Also around... I would say you guys are going to detect and going to investigate some of this campsite a bit more.
I have a question.
Yeah.
While this wall here is just solid ice,
Mm-hmm.
does it look the same as the rest of the cave? Perception?
You can tell from... you can tell from what you can see, it has some more impurities. As you look closer, you swear something... Oh. As you look really close into it,
I'll take a 20 if need be.
through the eye holes of your mask, you notice something that resembles a human body
In the ice?
in the ice.
Grog. It's
very,
cruel.
very interesting.
Completely frozen solid.
Asterius hasn't said anything, by the way. He hasn't pointed this out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Tali has just started a fire, basically, at this part.
I'd like, right. Doom.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Rage, and I'd like to do a break check with a strength. With a strength roll.
Whew, sure thing.
Alright.
I have to look up the break DC for ice. Breaking. No, that's breaking and entering. Damaging object. There we go.
There we go.
Ice will have a hardness of 0, hit points 3 per inch.
And a break DC?
Break DC.
Because there is such a thing.
Yeah. Ice is one of those weird things that doesn't have a break DC, actually.
Should
Ice
have.
can
it
be
has-
pretty
It
tough.
has hit points, but it doesn't have a break DC. If it's just a wall,
Maybe it's
that's-
just best for ice to just measure it in time to.
it
go
has
through.
a break DC. It's at least a foot thick, so I'm going to say the object hardness of a masonry wall.
Jesus Christ. Okay then.
Yeah, that's a DC 35 break check for the ice.
I won't be able to make that.
You can try.
No, I won't be able to make that. Because you can't crit on a strength roll.
True that.
I mean, I'm pretty strong. Do we need? Can you do assists or aids or?
Well,
Just
first
get-
of all, you'd all see. I'll roll just for posterity.
You're next to
As
a fire.
well, yeah, but you'll see Asterios heave his head back and smash it into the wall next to him.
Can Tali see what he is about to do?
Well, he just smacked his head against the ice.
So I think it's my.
See, she looks at her like, Asterius, what are you doing?
He shakes his head a little and says, and points into the ice.
Oh,
So did you
No.
actually hit the wall?
I hit the wall. It didn't break.
All right. Well, I turn around to see exactly what the noise is, and I'll come over and I'll ask Asterius, what are you doing?
He points into the wall.
There's a
Oh.
dent in the wall, but that's it.
There must be a better way to do this.
So describe to us this man in the ice exactly. What is he wearing?
He seems to be wearing robes.
Are they similar to the robes that Ziusudra had?
No, it seems to be more winter oriented, as well as light enough for a alchemist.
Light enough for
Where?
an alchemist. All right. So this is a human male.
This is a human female.
Ah.
It's not a grog.
Nor Greg.
No grog.
Is anything else noteworthy about this chick in the ice? Is she holding anything? Is she doing anything?
You
Or
do
or
notice.
did it look like she was doing anything?
You do notice the terror.
She's afraid. Can I detect magic on this ice? Is there anything in it?
Give me a moment.
Sure.
Is
Because I
she
have-
dead or
I
frozen
have
or something
to-
magically?
That would be a heal check.
Let me just restart roll 20. It's
Yeah,
shit bad
same.
or something. For some
Yeah,
reason.
let me restart
Everyone
here.
had to fucking restart roll 20.
It had a doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for the doo-doo.
Okay, heal check, heal check, heal. Roll.
Let me see if there's anything I can do
1d20.
to maybe assist you here.
Oh. 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 Well,
Um,
Hi.
Yeah,
Tell us everything.
she's pretty dead. Though, you swear you saw something. You saw her hand move?
Something in her hand.
Maybe the ice is enchanted and it's just more of a prison than anything.
The detect magic did not say that the ice was magical.
For me.
I mean,
Though,
let's get her.
Ritualist,
Mhm.
you do notice that the hand definitely moved.
Oh shit,
of this
guys.
woman.
The hand moved.
Ah,
That
man.
should not be happening.
I raise my sword and brace for a strike to test the.
Ritualist, you have one
test the
action. What
vibe.
do you do?
I have one action. What do? I ready my sword and how far is her hand from what I'm touching? From the ice. How deep is in the ice?
She is kind of deep in the ice, but you have basically 6 seconds.
I just swing my sword at the stone, and I shout at Asterios. Asterios, step back and get ready.
Step back. Precisely 6. Wow. Okay, due to that, okay.
Should I roll attack?
I kind of wanted to say Rags. Can you stay precisely where you were, you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, she said to get
Can
back.
everyone stay where they were at the moment? So basically, move back. You two, Asterios. Okay, Asterios, you will get a bonus as through the ice suddenly an arm reaches out.
Okay.
Oh my.
First,
Roll me a. Reflex with a bonus.
Do you factor in the bonus afterwards?
I factor in the bonus afterwards.
And yeah.
Okay.
Can't-
You just barely managed to jump out of the way as this. You can basically take both a step away as this creature crawls out of the ice.
Oh, I can't stand a frigid bitch.
can I swing my sword at it?
One moment. First of all. Okay, add everyone to the turn order. I'm gonna switch music. Sorry, Asterios. And everyone can add.
I can just move you for 2 seconds so I can roll initiative.
Okay, and with this, let me just skip.
Jeez, my fucking rolls today have been insanely bad. I don't get it.
You're basically taking over Naka's luck.
I've had some awful fucking rolls today as well.
Jesus fucking Christ. Don't talk about that when it comes to Sikhs, man.
Oh boy.
It'll fucking be dead by the time it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, is lower better? Lower's worse. Yeah.
Lowers is worse, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and with that, let's see. Zeke's will have a 5, and Jack will have a 20. Oh, that's a 200.
That's a bit more.
And that
Fucking
is,
OP.
that's level 30.
Or are we doing Shadowrun now, where it goes down by 10 every turn?
No fucking steroid.
my-
I'm gonna reboot us into the next version of the game. Fuck's sake.
All right, my average roll this game is a 7.
Ooh,
Yay.
it does roll high.
Are we doing Shadowrun now, where when you get to the end of the turn, if your initiative is subtracted by 10, and if it's higher than 0, you get to go again?
Damn. Is that an actual rule?
Yeah.
Fuck no, man.
All right. Before it does anything, I'm gonna use my knowledge.
Okay.
The combat here, so I'm gonna do a knowledge arcana. Seems like this thing is definitely magical. So, let me do a do. There we go. Finally, something good.
Okay, you get 3 questions.
All
Be
right.
careful. Genie rules.
What is it?
It is an ice elemental.
Ice elemental.
Hmm.
Let me see. An ice elemental. What is its weakest saving throw?
Will, you have 1 more question.
What are? Let me see. Let me see. Is it an ice elemental? Let me see. Does it what does it use? I guess something that wouldn't be obvious just by looking at it. I'm trying to think of something that might be useful. I don't know. What should I ask?
Could you ask if it has any special abilities?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. What is an ice elemental special ability? What can it do? That
It
makes
can pass through non-magical ice and snow as if it was swimming through it.
Oh, shit, it can have friends.
If it damages you with cold damage, you must succeed on fortitude or be staggered for a round.
Oh.
Do we get bonuses to that resistance because we're next to this fire?
No. Also, it can walk on ice like a spider would climb.
Huh.
It can do what?
It has spider climb while on ice.
Oh shit, son.
So it can move
Stay put
through
for
the
ev-
ice.
for the ground and for this.
For the ceiling, the ground, the sides of the walls, it can come from anywhere. This one came from the ice. The whole reason why the hand moved of what seems to be the frozen woman is because, while it doesn't leave any trail through ice, it does create another sign of presence when it touches something that isn't ice.
What?
Basically, while it doesn't look like it's moving through the ice, when it moves through the ice, it still interacts with things that are stuck in the ice.
All right. Alrighty.
And those were
Well,
your questions. Jack, you are first.
Okay.
I don't get the surprise attack on it, no?
No, you don't. But it doesn't get a surprise attack on you either.
How do I want to go about this?
Switching stances is a swift action.
Yep.
No, I'm in the stance I want to be. It's my element I want to switch, and that's a standard action. So
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, true. Probably worth it.
Yeah. Just gonna quickly double check something. Very, very quickly. Before I make sure I want to do what I want to do. Ah, excellent. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna use my standard. I'm gonna switch my element from acid to fire.
I wonder if it's afraid of fire. Maybe I should have asked that.
Okay, that's swift. That is a move.
No, I am taking a 5-foot step. I'm using standard to switch to my element, and I'm using my swift to do a maneuver to fire at -2.
Okay.
With a deadly aim.
It is within range increments.
So I believe. Yeah, so basically I'm just chopping off the 4 and getting a +2. Alright, so, and I am going for it, and please, sweet baby G! Fuck.
Let me check. It's that hits.
Oh, does it? Sweet.
All right.
Fuck for touch AC.
Mm-hmm.
Touch AC.
Is
Yeah,
it flanked?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, because we're not on the other side yet.
You need specific feats for flanking if you want to count this as flanking, basically side to side.
Okay, so that's 1d12. +2.
Doom, I'll have to leave in 2 minutes. Can you just hurry up for my...
Sweet, 13. Okay.
Okay. I will allow you to go before.
Ooh. Oh, I have to leave in 2 minutes.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I actually have to pick up the man from the hospital, so...
Yeah,
Please.
I know the situation, so...
Okay, so that's 18 fire damage.
18... Okay,
Damn, girl.
wait. You get 5 extra fire damage.
Yep.
Okay. As I will now show you the health bar of this creature. Okay,
Being a ice elemental, does it show any specific reaction when hit with fire?
Yeah.
it sizzles loudly.
Rags, this might actually be a creature with a weakness.
All right. Yeah, because
As
I figured.
Parts of it seems to melt off.
Nice.
I'm not a genius, but I'm gonna say probably don't use any ice attacks.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, can I do another roll knowledge to confirm what I'm seeing? That it-
Rags, can
No,
you be
that
after
will
I
be
leave?
that will be on your turn,
Okay.
Tally, because I think that Naka is finished with his turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay, you will get anything with an X, right?
Yeah.
No. It's anything without an X. The things with X's are.
Okay,
aren't in the
you
book.
get a dimensional strike.
Hooray!
Okay.
No, wait, no, I already had that on. It's got an O on it.
Oh. Oh.
So do I get to swing my sword?
Yes, strike the hourglass instead.
Okay, thank you.
You okay? That will hit.
It's also +1, but okay.
Yeah.
It's a master sword.
As you shatter the ice.
Oh, I'm glad this thing was next to me.
It is dead.
Do I feel anything different, like chill coming over me or something?
No, you don't.
I tell this to everybody, guys. These are not like the wolves. They don't have the cold aura.
Okay.
Can we would it be possible, because I would have gone next anyway? Can we do like? Can I tell everyone to essentially the in-game equivalent of do perception rolls, because if these things can move to the ice and the walls are ice, we need to be like super careful and on our toes here. Who knows how many of them there are?
You will get one, but it will take your swift action for this turn.
So we're still in combat.
You're not out of combat yet.
So-
That is your turn, Ritualist.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'll be leaving. I'll leave it at. Basically, for the rest of my turns, do heals, perceptions, and cast Doom if a big creature comes out.
Okay.
That should be
And
back.
otherwise, swipes.
Yeah, so sword is good.
Drive
nat,
safe ritualist.
nat 20 on perception. 30.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Well, that might actually help us a shit ton, I hope.
Okay, movement can be... You just seem to hear something rumbling.
I think we need to take up a defensive position.
With that, it's their turn.
Ah, there. Good.
I really don't like the whole they all move on the same turn.
For me, I like group initiative a bit more because it's easier to keep track of. If it's a boss, then of course it will have separate initiative.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like having a separate initiative for so many little mooks.
And enjoy the artwork.
Ooh.
Yeah, groups of mooks always have, like, what's it called? Just basic.
It usually varies on the game
I
and
don't like it.
you know
I think
what
it's-
kind of book is and so forth.
They all
But
go at once. I don't like that at all.
But it's only certain enemies of a certain type,
Mhm.
you know?
Asterios,
It's been
one
every
will
episode so
lash
far.
out at you.
Hmm?
And one will lash out at you from half within the wall.
Okay.
No, the big wolf went separate from all the wee wolves.
Yeah, but all the
Yep.
wolves went together, and all the soldiers went together, and all these guys go together.
Does a 17 hit?
That does indeed hit, yes.
Okay, you will take 8 plus 1 cold damage. 9 damage, so make me a fortitude save.
Okay. Oof.
You are staggered for 1 round.
What does that mean?
You can
Means
only
I can
take either a move or a standard action next turn.
Not both?
Not
Not
both.
both. You
Okay.
can only take 1 or 2. And Rags, I will ask you the same. What is your AC?
My AC, double check, is a 17.
That actually misses.
Oh boy. Good, good.
And for you,
No one likes a cold dog.
Naka, what is your AC?
My AC is 17.
That will hit.
Ah.
You take 5 damage, and how much cold damage? You have cold resist, right?
Yeah, I've got 5 cold resist and...
Well, actually, then
three-
I don't have to fucking roll. It's 1d4.
Alright, so it's... I've also got 2 DR.
Well then,
What is it, bludgeoning damage or is it slashing damage or whatever? What is
it is bludgeoning as
Oh.
it slams down on you.
Nah, it's just regular. Nah, I take the full thing then. I don't block
Yep,
bludgeon.
full 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that is their turn. Regear.
All right. So, on my turn, based on what I saw from the fire damage on the other guy, can I use a knowledge check just to see if I know if the fire does anything particular to it, not just extra damage, but if it does anything like
Okay.
inhibiting to it?
Knowledge Arcana.
All right.
Or Knowledge Planes actually would be better for this one.
Using either.
Knowledge Planes.
Knowledge planes.
As this is technically an outsider.
All right.
You get one question.
What effects apart from extra damage does just basically what are all of the effects of fire to these creatures?
Double damage.
Double damage. All right. Very good. I like that. Do they get an attack of opportunity if I move away?
Only if you do more than a 5-foot step. The small problem is you have fire on one side and a wall against your back.
Yeah. Huh. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm going to... Let me see.
Can you take a 5-foot step for chases?
Say what?
I'm asking if you can take a 5-foot step toward chases.
It is an occupied square.
Why, yes. But an occupied square doesn't necessarily push out the person trying to enter it.
Could he
If
hold
he
back?
moves, if he
Could-
moves
could-
next to me and he gets attacked, can I roll a saving throw to see if I can deflect the attack?
No.
I was going to say, can he hold off on his attack so that what's it called? Him and Chase both do a 5-foot step. in
No,
such
what-
places?
Let
No.
me ask this. Because Chase will go after Asterius, can I expend my move action to have us exchange places for 5-foot step?
What I'm trying to say is that if you step into a square occupied by someone else, they can choose to either let themselves be pushed out of that square or push you out of it.
Oh, so we can swap places with. So we can swap
You
places
can't
with
s-
5-foot steps.
You can't swap places, you can only push him farther away.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
a push doesn't work. If you push this way, it doesn't work like he's going there. No, you push him like in one of these directions.
That's fine anyway, because I need help up here. Because if I fight two of these things by myself, I'm going to get fucking gooked.
All right.
Especially
Yeah.
with melee.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here because I do not need to be in melee range of these guys, and hopefully with this fire here, that will help keep it away. I imagine these things are probably not too fond of getting next to fire. So I will begin. I will pull out my lute as I'm basked in the ominous firelight, and I will begin to whip up ourselves a most inspiring, song. The sound of the lute is going to reverberate through the cave in a very, very cool way, very super awesome way. But that'll be inspire courage for myself. And for a swift action, can I use my move action to kick some embers from the fire here to the square to the left? Just so that there's some embers, just some embers on this square right here.
Okay. That will be counted as difficult terrain for the creatures.
All right. And I believe that has expended all of my actions. Go for it.
Stereos.
Pardon me, I need to go just a minute. I'll be right back.
Sure.
So that counts as difficult terrain, does it? Well, first things first. Technically,
Sadly.
fucking Thali can't stand right there. So
Yeah.
Asterius will take a 5-foot step forward towards the thing. No,
Give me
actually
one.
can't. I believe that's yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Does that work? Yeah, it should work.
Should work.
Reality, what I wanted to do was go like that. But I believe that's rough terrain due to the fact it's a large creature.
Indeed.
Well, fine. I only have one attack this one anyway. Take a 5-foot step, and then I will do a brutal strike on this one. And I will expend martial focus to do so.
Okay.
I will rage and berserk and all yada yada yada.
Basically the entire shebang.
Indeed. Plus 8 and 5 and okay. Ready. Alright, let's roll. Now let me see if there's nothing I'm forgetting.
While we wait, I wanted to ask chat really quickly how your day has been, and if you've been playing any good video games.
Okay.
Pretty gay. No. I'm playing decent video.
Is that 10? That's 10. Plus 3, and well, the big one was the extra damage from Brutal Strike. Wait, that's... fuck. I always do this.
You really need more macros.
I am back.
No, I don't. I just don't like making them automatic.
Oof.
Oh, the same way about the M14s. So it looks like he stepped up. What did you do here? Making an attack on him?
Yep.
That will hit.
Don't forget your plus ones.
Oh, yeah, add +1 to both of those results then.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. And with that. Oh. Yep, okay. You take 1. You're doing this with an axe, your head.
This is with an axe.
It should as the hand swings at you, with a one fell swoop, you just grab you tighten the grip around your axe, and in retaliation, you swipe across its face.
Here you go. And I believe that since this is a brutal strike, it has a second effect.
It does have a second effect if you have the talent for
Well,
it.
it has a second effect regardless.
Oh yeah, battered.
Yes, he is battered.
It will make it easier for combat maneuvers to hit. Okay.
I don't have an exertion talent yet.
And with that, your staggered is over. Zeeks.
Well, as you might expect, question: can I attack this monster from here, like from 5 feet away, or do I have to be like right up on him?
You have to be right up on him.
Okay, I do that movement.
The most valuable thing about the large person spell is the extra reach it gives you.
Oh yeah, I believe it. And then I use my power attack on this big fucker right next to me. So do I roll 2d6 plus 7 because it's my power attack?
What is your normal?
My normal is 2d6 plus 4. So power is plus 7.
What is your normal great sword attack?
6 + 4.
Like total attack bonus or damage?
Total attack bonus.
Oh, 6 for great sword, 5 for power attack.
5 for
And
power
plus
attack
1.
plus 1, so you will roll a +6 to attack.
Plus 6 to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of rags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. When
Then do I
whenever I'm
combine
playing
that
my
with-
Inspire Courage, you get a +1 to hit and a +1 damage.
Okay, so instead of 2d6 plus 7, it's 2d6 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
If you hit, first you need to roll to hit.
What do I roll for that?
Well, it's your power attack plus 1 because of the bonus.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying. So it's normally 2. By the way, everyone in chat, this is my first time playing. This is my second game ever. So because it says next to it 2d6 plus 7, you're
No,
telling
that's
me
the
it's plus
damage.
1.
That's the damage. It's 1d20 plus 6
Ah,
To hit it.
if you do a power attack.
1d20 plus 6. You're saying?
Yeah, because of the bonus that Rags is giving you, it's a +6 instead of +5.
I can't believe there's
Gotcha.
not a musical thing here on the D20.
Well,
Well, I
there,
guess that would.
there is a jukebox, but Mud.
I was not talking about that.
It's only 1d20, not 2d20.
Oh, oops.
Don't worry, man. And
Oh,
that
well.
is a 17. Still hits, actually.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Now you roll the damage.
Now you roll the 2d6 plus.
8.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, boy.
You do almost as much damage as the stereos, man.
1 point off.
Soon we won't need you.
Jeez.
Wow.
Get into his head.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay, Jack.
I am gonna take a 5-foot step. I'm gonna turn, aim at this fucking thing, and I'm gonna pop a what was it? Strike the hourglass, and I believe that's. I'm gonna deadly aim with this one as well. So chopping 2 off the 7, putting it at 6 because of rags, and and of course using my animus to reload my gun first.
Mm-hmm.
And did you do your
That
+1?
will hit.
Okay. Well, all right.
And so that's 1d12 fire plus. Well, what made you just add the fire into the deadly aim?
The fire is 5, right?
Yeah, so I'll just make it plus 7, 1d12 plus 7, because of the deadly aim.
The fire is doubled, so
Ah, okay, so I'll make it 12 then. Alright, so 1d12 plus 12, and yeah, boy.
woo.
Very good.
Nice.
Okay, and the thing directly below me needs to roll a will save. The DC is 16, and it can only take a move action or a standard action during its next turn.
Rolled a 19.
Fuck that.
It rolled lucky. Okay. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna pop another animus to reload my gun.
Okay. How much gunpowder did you take with you?
I have 20 black powder on 2 horns on my person.
So
And
you have
again,
18 left.
Don't forget
No,
his
no, I
animus
haven't.
bullets. His animus bullets are
Oh,
magical.
okay.
Yeah, Animus does powder as well.
Oh,
I have,
okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
have only,
Animus
I have
powder.
only, I have only fired
Cocaine.
one shot.
And you get Funhouse Waltz back.
Okay. Yeah. So I've got 98 musket balls, and I currently have. Yeah, still all the black powder's still in the horn, so I've still got like fucking
Okay.
20 black powder on me because I haven't reloaded any of it.
And that is your turn.
Yeah, you.
The ice elementals aren't taking kind to being fired, slashed, and, well, melted upon. So they're going to retaliate. Starting first with the stereos. AC
guns.
1. That doesn't hit.
All right.
On AC of 12.
Wait, 12?
Rage plus berserking.
Then it actually hits.
Yes, because I'm automatically going to take. I use, but as an immediate action, I use bloody counter.
Okay, first off, you take, plus, you take 8 damage, and you have to do a fortitude save.
Mm-hmm. Now modified by rage.
What do you mean a plus 2? 2 constitution? Nah.
And I have a thing.
Okay, this time numbing cold doesn't stagger you. Knowing what to expect, you brace for the impact.
Mm-hmm. Wolf Colder. Now for the attack in retaliation. Alright, same thing, minus brutal strike.
Sure thing.
Should be this. Yeah. Plus 1 to both, I forgot to include it again. So, 23 to hit, 15 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wolf Colder. As he'll just raise the axe he didn't attack with last round in his left hand and cleave straight through it. Down the middle.
It's now ice cubes. Okay. Then we go to the next one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna ask because this guy rolled a 25 to hit.
Oh, excellent.
You will take 8 damage.
8 damage. Fuck. Ah, 23.
Okay, Chase.
Yes.
Does a 13 hit? I would assume not.
What are you asking?
That's for your
AC.
AC, does it hit? A 13.
I am 16 AC.
Then it's a no.
Yeah.
As the
Your,
creature swings wide.
Your superior reactions were too much for it.
And then lastly.
Oh, I fucking...
So that 8 damage was just pure bludgeoning.
Pure bludgeoning.
That's cool.
What do you fucking
Oh, I saw that coming. Fuck.
stay and fight, cunt?
Rags. What is your AC?
17.
You barely dodge out of the way
Yeah,
of
boy.
Yeah, yeet.
of ice just falling from the ceiling.
I've had
Oh
it with these
my.
motherfucking ice niggers in this motherfucking cave. God damn
As
it.
from the ceiling, it drops.
All right. Well, that's flanked.
And so is Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, Six.
And with that, Tally. Well, fuck, I actually have to check the sheet. Because she isn't here. He isn't here at the moment. So I have to roll. That will be a great sword attack.
What? She's a greatsword?
Uses a great sword, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it looks like, and she points it out, great sword masterwork. You never expect it.
I did not, no. Ah, it is. Okay, fair enough. Greatsword is a good weapon.
Let's see, +1 due to the inspiration. Sadly, that doesn't hit. Actually, with the +2 from flanking, no, that still doesn't hit. Shame. As Tali, not expecting the ice elemental to come from the ceiling, whiffs on her slash as she has to turn around. Okay, Regear.
I'll continue
You're,
to play.
Okay, that's a free action. Your exits have kind of been sealed.
No, I mean I could move to the bottom left if I want to.
That's difficult terrain because of hot coals.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it's difficult terrain. For both
Oh, I didn't know
parties.
if it was
though.
for me or to him because it was they're ice elementals. If that was a particular thing for them. Let's see here. This wall, just above me, to the north here, is that a full-on wall that goes from ceiling to floor, or is that just a part sticking out, or is it sloped? Basically, can I see? Can I see this guy right here?
You can see that guy right there, yeah.
All right. Do I take a penalty for making ranged attacks at somebody here if this guy's next to me?
No, but you do provoke.
Attacks opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me ask you this. Is the grease spell, is that grease flammable?
Grease is flammable, but casting magic also provokes.
Unless you cast defensively, in which case you have to do a concentration check.
And what is a concentration check?
It is your cast level plus your casting modifier, charisma in your case, your charisma
Okay.
modifier,
It's 5 for me.
Versus.
versus a DC of 15 plus twice the spell level.
Okay.
Grease is level 1, so that would be 17.
You would be rolling a 1d20 plus your cast level, which in your case being 2 levels
Two.
apart.
plus
plus-
5 for charisma.
So you would be rolling a 1d20 plus 7 against a DC of 17 for a 50-50 chance.
Huh.
50-50 chance of provoking.
the attack. Okay.
No, not provoking the attack, just failing the spell altogether.
Oh yeah, failing the spell altogether.
All right. So it's not whether or not he hits; it's whether or not it even goes off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Man, I figured he might go through the wall. I didn't know he'd come that way, so I can't step away. So difficult terrain. Moving through that, what exactly does that mean exactly?
It spends more of your movements, and you can't do a 5-foot step into it.
Would you allow me to make a 5-foot step if I rolled acrobatics?
Would be a decent acrobatics.
What would my target be for that? Just stepping over hot coals.
What
Or
is
at
your
least being able to.
What is your acrobatics?
My acrobatics is I've got a 6.
It would be a 50-50 shot.
And if I fail?
If you fail, you do it, but you provoke. As you do normal movement instead.
And does he get a negative for making attacks while he's flanked?
No.
Okay.
You just get a bonus.
Oh, okay. All right. Then in that case, what I will do is I will take because I do have a melee weapon, which I could use, might actually be the best thing, but I kind of want to help. All right. Here's what I'll do. I will take, I'll just do a, oh, fuck. I didn't expect them to do this.
Expect the unexpected.
I'm trying to figure out if I can do something because I have oil in my inventory. I'm trying to figure out how I can use that with the fire around me to get it on these guys.
Hey, Richard.
Are we already dead?
No, we're not.
Welcome back.
We're waiting for Rex to figure out what he wants to do.
Well, okay. So here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and I will make an attack with my incendiary arrows. Well, I guess if it's a 50-50 to, you know what, I will try that 50-50 acrobatics roll. I'll do that. I'll try it.
Okay.
You want me to just flip a coin?
No, roll d20.
All right. +6 for acrobatics. All right. Here we go, boys. All right.
Hey!
You take a 5-foot step?
I can safely step with my feet off the coals next to this fire. All right. I still have, so now I am going to target, am I still in line of sight of the guy above Zeke's?
Let me check. Barely.
Barely? All right. Can I just make a normal attack then?
Yeah.
All
There
right.
you go.
Then I'll do that with my longbow using incendiary arrows. So, let's get this all set up. This will be my ranged attack. 1d20 plus RAB plus 1. 1d20 plus ranged attack bonus. 4. So that'd be 5 to hit. All right. Let's give this a shot. God damn it! This fucking game.
I know, right?
It happens, man.
No, that's 3 ones today.
Roll to confirm.
Can I spend 2 of the courage points?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me mark off 2. I just got in my hero point slot. I'll just mark off 2 of those.
Yeah, it's basically,
redo that
it's
roll.
basically better hero points.
All right. God fucking damn it! Are you fucking shitting me?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing.
Roll 20 is the fucking devil.
Do you want to roll again? Want to spend more points?
Okay, so let me think here. So, what should I just? So, if I've got Zeke's, he's probably gonna attack this guy and finish him off to kill him. Which won't be. Which okay, yeah, I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just miss. I'll I'll just miss. I assume that's a miss.
That's not a hit, no.
Okay.
You sure you want to leave it there? Because I don't think we're going to be doing much for the day after this. And also, because we're going to be inside for the rest of the day because of the storm, and also there's 4 of these things.
Then let me ask this: when do we get our courage points back?
After a rest.
After a rest.
There are no short rests in Pathfinder. There are only the equivalent of long rests, so only one rest.
Basically next day. And
Next
we've already used up nearly half the day. You know what I mean? And we're going to be in here for a while afterwards again because I'm pretty beat up. I don't know about asbestos.
Stairs is doing fine.
All right then, fuck it. I'll spend them. Why not? Smoke them if you got them. I'll take 2 more. Bring me down to 2 points. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's.
Rolls a 3.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my fucking
It was
god.
almost a 3.
Jesus.
Is it a hit?
No.
Bruh.
All right. I'm gonna expend my move action to create difficult terrain on the space above the campfire, kicking coals and embers onto that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll end my turn before I fucking shoot myself in the nose.
Yeah.
You would
That's a rough
probably
look.
miss.
Jesus.
Bruh.
1, 2, 3, Jesus fucking.
Can't even fucking attempt suicide.
Probably.
I'm sorry. That's too easy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That might be joke of the stream.
No.
Hey, keep in mind, there's always one guy that has the shitty luck. And last time it was
I have an
nothing,
average
now
roll
it's
of
you.
5.9. Amazing.
No.
Hey, it just means that next episode someone else is having the bad
Yeah.
rolls.
Guess I'm bearing the mathematical brunt for everyone else.
Asterios.
Okay. Asterios looks to the cunt up north. This guy.
I kind of wanted to say that all of them were up north for you.
Yes, but he's undamaged, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I don't think he's going to be undamaged for much longer.
You're gonna do full attack.
I shall now engage the natural demon.
Well, it was nice knowing this guy.
What I was going to say, they things are flanking Chase, but doesn't that mean Chase and asbestos are flanking?
Oh,
the
yeah.
other thing?
Yes, they are.
Oh, Jesus.
Our
Is it-
size, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Alright, let me roll. I believe it's the same, only difference is that I am flanking, negating much of the penalties. Mm-hmm. So there's the... Oof. Attack is... Range... Dual wielding... Oh, forgot to implement the bonus again from Rags.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Alright. And finally, do I have that damage correct? Yes, I do. It was... So add 1 to all of it.
So, ice cubes, icicles, ice cream. How do you want to do it?
I prefer, you know the thing they have in Japan, like skewered,
Fucking shaved ice?
shaved ice. There we go.
Thought you were
Oh,
gonna say
it's now
mochi.
It's now shaved ice.
And Asterios will step a bit closer.
Okay. And with that, Zeke's.
I turn back at Asterius, giving a thumbs up, and I say, "Nice one, big guy." And then I turn It's just a giant fucking bull. I do exactly what is it Ragger?
Ragger.
I do exactly what Ragger predicted I was gonna do,
Hell yeah.
and I attack the cunt in front of me. Refresh me one more time. So do I have to roll to see if I hit, and then I roll damage?
Yes.
So what do I roll to see if I hit? Again?
You just roll your normal greatsword. Even if you do power attack, it's just your normal greatsword. 1d20 plus. What was it?
6.
And if it's without power attack, it's a +7 instead.
And you
I
get a
would
plus
suggest
one
you-
from me.
So
I
do
would
I
suggest-
just roll? Do I just roll 1d20 plus 7 right now?
If you
Are
don't
you
do a
using
power,
power attack? Are you
I mean,
using power
do I
attack?
do? No, I'm just using my normal attack.
okay,
That's
that's a +7.
plus 7.
Okay.
There you go.
What I did when I was new was on my character sheet, I wrote the formula for my weapons hits and my damage, so I can always look at it whenever I need to.
That is
Yeah.
a miss.
You want to use the
I use courage points to roll again.
Reroll.
Shit!
Bruh.
Go again.
Can I use them one more time?
Yeah, go,
Yes.
go again.
You have 2
If
more
it's-
points left.
If
If it's a
This
3, he
last-
should auto crit.
By the way, I want to point out all my attack rolls have been rough.
Hey,
Hey!
Hey, there we go.
I avoided the curse of the Ragger.
I was about to say all my attack rolls have been about 10 as well. The only reason I'm hitting is because I do touch AC because I'm using a gun.
Mhm.
You took the smart choice with your cursed luck. Okay, roll damage.
Okay,
Of
so for
normal
roll
greatsword.
damage, I do 2d6 plus 4.
Yep, plus the +1 from Rags, so +5.
2d6 plus 5.
Hey.
That is enough to kill it. How edgy?
I say as I fucking smash it into a bunch of little mini stalactites.
No, that's what I call shaved ice.
Shut the fuck up.
Oof.
Okay, Mr. McCoy.
Oh, we should have started the fight by going, that's what I call a cold reception.
Maybe you guys should chill out.
What killed the
Or-
dinosaurs?
Hey, buddy, cool it.
Alright,
I'm just gonna give you a frigid warning. And title drop.
Yeah. You fucking jerk.
I yelled to Nuck. I say, Hellboy, it's up to you now.
Hellboy.
What the
Alright.
fuck is Hellboy?
You.
It's because I'm red and I've got horns.
Yeah.
Asterios will give.
You're
Asterios will give our
you're the one with the giant right arm. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a 5-foot step. Do I even actually have anything I can use as an attack here? Yep, I'm going to go to me. I'm going to deadly.
Wait, sorry, really quickly. What did Asterios say? That's important to the lore.
I looked to Jack, nodded, and gave him an encouraging grunt.
I'm gonna deadly aim dimensional strike. So enemy just counts as flat-footed.
The enemy has a fucking AC of 10 at this point. Maybe below that.
I'm not taking any fucking chances. See, every roll I've done has been absolute dog shit. See, I made this character knowing my rolls were gonna be dog shit. Hit still done it.
You can use your points though, can't you?
No, I'm pretty sure it hits because I was rolling about that much anyway.
Just
Yeah, I thought so.
See, that's why
misses.
Oh, balls. Even with dimensional strike?
It still counts.
And the +1? Did you add the +1 to
Yeah, it does.
If-
it? All right.
With the +1, it does not hit.
You could use your points to reroll that.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking Google it. Let's see.
And this is why I have the points,
Oh,
because now it hits.
There you go. There you go. See?
Bang.
Okay, and that's D12 plus 2, right, so it's 12. 13 with rags, and bada bing!
Yeah, that thing is pretty fucking dead. And with that, one moment. What was my? There we go. As it's not over yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As I assume your turn is over.
Yeah, also gonna pop another animus to reload.
Okay.
Don't
I
forget
might-
to give him. Don't forget to give him his move.
Yeah, move.
and there's one left, right?
No, they're all dead.
No, I mean
They could be
there's
in the
one
walls.
move left.
Oh.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Well,
Are you moving?
No,
there's,
that's
a-
not violence.
there's one thing.
What?
Jack,
Yes?
make me a perception check.
Oh, God. Another one after I got that fucking nat 20 earlier on, Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, Doom. I meant his maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I know.
I've only got one.
That's
I've only
I-
got one left. It's just I've only got one left to get.
Okay.
How bad was the roll?
17.
That's all.
That's a good one.
Okay, I will give you. Basically, I suggest you put your 5-foot step somewhere else.
Okay.
I will allow you to set your 5-foot step from there. Okay.
Well,
As
alright, what?
you just barely out of the corner of your eye notice this.
Oh, right. Okay, I run the fuck over here. Fuck. I'm running over here.
Okay.
There you go.
Well then.
Ice niggas.
More of them.
Fire up.
Yeah, just a big old fucking ice stew.
Flame
It's-
on.
It is actually going to charge.
Ah!
Oh, if it's on the torch, does it take damage? Fire damage?
The torch extinguishes.
Yeah, I thought so.
And with that, he is now. Oh, thank God he doesn't have pounds. Stereos.
Hmm?
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, because I automatically take it.
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Sure thing it is.
You take 13 damage. Make me a
Mhm.
fortitude.
Alright, one moment.
Is it my turn?
Not yet. We have a boss.
Did he just stamp over Naka?
No.
No, Naka ran away because he noticed soon enough.
For 60.
Not enough.
As an
Daggers.
Hmm?
The stereos
Uh,
daggers.
Okay. But I do get my attack against him.
You do? Indeed.
what does Stiker do? Is that like a fear effect or?
Staggered is basically you can either only take a move action or take a standard action the next
On
turn.
my turn. Let's see. Yeah.
The thing is, most zombies have this status effect constantly applied to them, unless they're charging.
They have a special charge,
Mm-hmm.
which is why they always charge.
This is why fast zombies are fucking terrifying.
Does that hit?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
Really? You did the +1 and everything?
No, I did not do the +1.
With the +1, it does.
Yeah, boy. That's why I'm an annoying asshole about asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Did I?
The sound of echoing icy cave loot tunes fills you with confidence.
I actually have to fucking reload because it doesn't load his individual sheet. Shame. Give me a moment. As I will show you the health bar.
And you did 25 or 26 damage?
He did 26 damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, about a third.
Tali.
Tali is going to cast Doom on him.
Okay, that will require a will save from him.
Yeah. It's a level 1 spell plus 10.
He rolled a
plus-
2. He is now doomed.
Yeah.
He is shaken.
You stirred.
Which means I think he takes -1 on basically everything.
-2.
Mhm.
It's 2.
Fun fact, elementals can still be shaken.
Look, if a martini can be shaken, an ice elemental can be shaken.
Ooh.
Ice is bad.
And is there anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can.
Okay, Regear. Big Nib.
Alrighty. I'm going to continue playing with my free swift. What is it? Free or swift to maintain? Anyway, I maintain
Free.
it. It won't matter. Free. I'm going to attack with my bow. Oh boy! And I'm going to use an incendiary arrow as well. So,
In before you roll a 5.
and before.
And before one.
There we go.
Hey.
There we go.
That hits. Tell me, what does incendiary arrows do?
Incendiary arrows. They're great. So, oh, you take a -1 penalty on attack rolls and firing.
It still hits.
Forgot that. It still hits. You can light them as full round action, but I've been using the fire to light them that's right next to me. That provokes an attack of opportunity. Once lit, the arrow burns for 2 rounds. A lit incendiary arrow deals an additional 1 point of fire damage. On a critical hit, which I didn't get. I didn't get a critical hit, did I?
Nope.
Nope. The target must succeed a DC reflex save of 15 to save or catch fire.
Okay, roll me damage. I will keep the fire in mind.
Okay. So it is a 1d8 for damage, plus 4 for the strength of the masterwork composite longbow. And do you want me to add in the fire damage to that, or
I
will
will
you-
calculate fire damage because
Alright.
I have to calculate it separately.
Alrighty. So do ba ba boop dee.
Okay,
That's a 9, and then I guess whatever fire effects come from the incendiary arrow.
as you see, the arrow doesn't chip much off of the elemental, though the fire is doing around the same amount.
Oh. How much more does the fire add?
It does around the same damage as the arrow does.
No, about 9.
Can
Very
you
nifty.
do me a favor and appease my OCD and remove the life bars from the things that are dead because they keep distracting me? Thank you. You are a true hero.
I'm an hero.
Edgy.
Okay.
I
You don't
will.
want to talk.
I will remain. You know, I will. I'll take. Yeah. I will. That's my turn. Did about 18 damage. Pretty good.
Asterios, staggered. What do you do?
I will regain martial focus.
As your standard action.
Yes.
Okay, and that is your turn.
Asterios takes a moment to focus himself.
Just take a breather. 6.
That's me.
6.
What will I have to roll in order to do a cool jump to kind of mount the monster before my attack, if
Right.
such is an option?
It would be a grapple.
Do I even have grapple?
You can grapple, but it does provoke. Because you're basically jumping into its face. Wow. Well, he is scared, but it doesn't mean he can't attack back. He's gonna fucking whack you off. And
He's
no,
going to
not
tackle
not-
us.
The
more
last,
dangerous
the
than a
last thing
snake.
Zeke's need is to have even more people whacking him off. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to say no,
Hey.
not in a sexual way.
Okay. I will instead aim at one of his supporting front legs and do an attack,
Ooh.
which I believe, don't tell me, is the courage effect still active?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. You get a +1
Also-
to hit and a +1 to damage.
May I suggest something, seeing that you're new?
Yes.
Study target.
Oh, that is a thing I have, isn't it?
Because it gives you a +1 to attack and damage.
You discover
Okay.
the ice elemental is a communist.
Yeah. I already had a feeling about that, but so what do I roll for studied target?
You just say that you're doing it because it's a move action.
Okay. I use
It
studied
just
target.
happens.
It just happens as you calculate what the best course of action would be against this target. Shit's fucked though.
It's
He's beaten up.
very.
That's
It's
it?
strange. It seems to be living ice.
He's a big faggot.
Indeed, he is. Much
Okay,
like you.
so
Big nigga.
yeah. Okay, so now I just did that give me extra damage essentially?
It gives you extra to hit and extra damage. So
So
basically,
now I
Then
roll a
plus
1d20
one.
plus 8.
are you going to?
Are you using power attack?
No, I'm just using my normal attack again. Unless I should use power attack.
I
attack
mean,
does more
it has a
damage.
high AC anyway, so
Sure, I'll do that then. Do I still roll 1d20 plus 8?
1d20 plus 7.
Yeah, +7.
Even though I use study target and courage is still active because we're going with plus
Yes,
5
study
instead of
target.
plus 6.
Yeah, remember, you get a +1 from the Inspire Courage, +1
Right.
from the +1 from the study target, -1 from power attack.
Ah, I see. So plus 7, 1d20 plus 7 just to check if I hit, right?
Yep,
That's a
that
resounding hit.
hits.
And now it's a plus, and now to damage, it's your basic damage, +1 from Inspire Courage, +1 from study target, +3 from power attack because you're using it two-handed.
So now do 2d6 plus 12 since it's 7 plus 5.
Mm,
No.
it's +9.
Yeah, +9.
Wait, but it was 2d6
Your
plus
four, your
7.
+4 is your base damage. Because that's your strength modifier.
He does wield
Okay.
it two-handedly, so that's actually
Is that And that's plus 6.
Let me actually fucking check his sheet.
Yeah.
That would. You still haven't put your sheet in the fucking list though.
Oh,
Still
I'll,
need to
I'll
do
link
that.
it now. Thought you had that just on hand. I was waiting until I could come up with an interesting full name for my character, but there it is.
Some people don't have a full name.
That's true.
I don't.
So +7. That's a +9. Yeah.
Okay.
2d6
So
plus
2d
9.
2d6 plus 9. Gotcha.
I'll go over it later.
Okay. As you. You two-hand the great sword as you strike side by side to chip more of the beast off. Seems to be working. Though something is holding you back, as if it is giving a lot more resistance than the others. Jack.
And with that, I end my turn.
Jack, time to hunt.
Let it rip. Nuck.
Okay.
Sorry, my button was fucked.
That happens.
You call me the chronic masturbator.
Bruh.
We know what you're doing.
Okay, so. Because my attacks are fiery, could I technically use a disarm attempt to shoot off one of its icy hands?
That is a dismember attempt.
Worth a try.
Disarming doesn't actually disarm someone.
Bullshit.
I would be trying to dismember them.
Severing.
Dismember is
precise.
cutting off your
Well,
cock.
look at its left fucking arm. That ain't an arm. That's a fucking stabby spike.
But it's
Yeah,
connected to his arm.
Yeah, and these are Terminator rules with these people and with these kinds of things.
I know, fair enough. I'm gonna use it anyway, even though I've got nothing to disarm, just so that I can get a fucking thing back. So, no,
Yeah.
that will count for flanking. And at deadly aim, yada yada yada. Fucking. Yeah.
Against touch.
That hits.
Wow, what do you know? That's the highest I've fucking rolled in an attack today, I think.
Mm-hmm.
10, God. We're in the big time now, boys. Okay, so 1d12, blah 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 blah. 10, 12, 13, thanks to Riggs, and I again used an animus 3-load gun before fucking shot, blah blah. And excellent.
Okay, how much is fire damage?
10.
Okay, let me just first do the fire damage. And then let me do the normal bullet damage. Okay.
Deadly aim sure is useful.
As the bullet doesn't seem to do much, but the fire around it, the fire infused with the bullet seems to be carrying much of the damage to the creature.
And I got a disarm attempt on the target as a free action, but I imagine that means nothing.
Kinda means nothing, no.
It's fine. It's just that I used it anyway. All right, this is the first time this has happened, but I've used up everything. I think I just I think I just reset back to the way I was at the start.
Oh no, I can only shoot
Yep.
bullets.
You reset your entire animus pool, or actually your maneuver pool, not your animus pool.
The animus pool still goes down and up according to actions.
All right, cool. I'll just put it back to the way it was at the start then.
And,
I've just realized you're just playing an overly complicated tension class.
Yep.
And everyone, keep in mind that there is a
Killer
fire
boom.
arrow in him. It's not enough to like make him catch fire as a status, but it's still like lit on him. So if you need that spark to set something off, there's a little fire arrow in him.
Yep, and so that's me.
Okay. Zeeks,
That's me.
what is your AC?
My AC is still 16.
Zeeks,
As an immediate action to cast a stone wall to give him +4 AC.
fuck, that's actually barely enough.
Thanks, Lizard Man.
Lizard woman.
I would like to retract the stone wall just last a second. Until he
Okay, then.
learns the pronouns.
And with that, as he almost scrapes against the horn of Zeke's, the wall just erects, causing the
Zeke,
hands
why are you erecting and getting whacked off in combat?
I just like to use the most wrong syllables for these kind of things when it comes to Zeke's, because it fits his team. As the hand is shoved away by the force of the shield. Okay. Now the second attack, because this thing has cleave.
Great.
Gren, you here? Oh, Gren, let's be right back. Ugh.
Hope you enjoyed the new art. Big cunt.
Doom.
Ooh.
That will most likely hit Asterios. I don't know if he wants to do a counter.
Back.
Hi, you're getting hit.
Oh, really?
Cleave.
Ah, I see. So it has cleave.
Mm-hmm.
I take it.
Sure thing. Are you going to counter it?
Yeah.
Okay, you will take. Let's see, that is 16 damage.
Okay.
And you can now counterattack. Also, fortitude save.
I'm aware.
No worries. Passes.
Alright. Now for my attack roll.
2 fucking HP. Jesus.
Indeed. And you want to know who has Brutal Strike again?
Oh dear. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Be now.
Also, Chase, would it be so kind to just go to the general, go to the bottom and look at the video clip somebody posted?
In general.
The main general for viewers.
Fuck.
Do you want to reroll?
I will reroll that.
Okay.
That's the sound of Naka's brother falling down the stairs.
Ooh. That
Oh.
hits.
That hits! Yes!
Okay.
And that is 19 damage, and he is battered.
Did you add the +1?
I added the +1 to the attack, but not the damage. Sorry.
20.
It's almost there. And with Tally.
Dali,
Tally.
I am at 2 HP.
Well, Tali will just give us serious look. Do you want me to end this or help you?
Some say the best defense is good offense. They can't hurt us if they're dead.
All right, I'm just gonna say this. How many attacks can you do in a round?
Well, I can do a big one and the bite one.
Okay. Asterios can do 3 big ones.
Okay, will Asterios strain himself by?
No.
It's gonna fucking die this turn either way. Look at it, it's on its last legs.
I think I'll take the chance, and I will announce my move. So I'll throw the dice twice for just
Another
one,
boss
Ooh.
one hero point.
Someone is cautious.
Yeah. Approach.
Me and Asbestos, 5 HP altogether, gang.
Okay, make me an acrobatics check.
Is it the difficult terrain? Yeah.
No, it's threatened range.
It has
Oh, 5-foot step, right?
no, he can't do a 5
No.
Here.
You took a 10-foot, so
Yeah,
I
here
will-
to take.
you would
Well,
have to make a acrobatics to not get hit. Okay, it will actually attack you, Tali. With 16. Does it hit?
My AC is 15, so unless I get like +1 for something, inspiration. I don't know.
Does Shaken give a -2 to its attack?
Yeah, I think so.
Then it actually misses.
In that case, I
you
will
need
not.
to calculate that in.
I will then make 2 melee attacks with my sword.
You
Okay.
can't.
I mean, two rolls, and take the better one.
Yep, 2 rolls, take the better. 18 and 23. That 23 is a 19. That is a crit threat. Roll me once again.
To confirm. Ooh.
Not confirmed.
Did you remember the +1?
This is without the +1 for the sword, without any bonuses. This is just my.
This is without bonuses. Okay.
How much is it with bonuses?
+1 for sword, for the sword itself,
+1 for
and
inspire.
I don't know for flanking maybe. No.
It
Don't forget. Ding 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 ding.
it means that's a crit.
Oh shit, son.
Oh, kill it.
Negro.
How much do I roll?
You roll double your damage. As you base. I'm just imagining it that Asterios just flings you at it. Okay, that's 19. Congratulations.
You did enough.
It is dead.
Great success. Great success.
Yay.
Yes.
We're very cool.
And with that, I actually want to call it quits for tonight.
Where is our buddy here? I noticed him in the row here. Where is Mr. Wizard, Zia Sudra?
If you look at my icon, it's basically I can use any NPC I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changes it all the time.
Yep. Look.
So I'll cast heal, 14 points of.
14 points, everyone around.
Yeah.
Hooray!
My incredible dodging capabilities. meant
And
that I
with
didn't get
this,
hurt that combat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first level up.
Hooray!
Oh shit!
Uh,
Do I get access to tier 2 in my maneuvers?
Can I have a pony?
Oof.
Oh shit, we get another feat! Yay!
yeah.
Do I get tier 2 in my maneuvers? Because that's going to be nasty.
And thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you
Okay,
everyone for watching
Right.
Winter's End.
Indeed.
A frigid
Hope you all had a good time, and make sure to tune in for Sunday, if you so please, for my Warhammer 40,000 game, where we'll see if the first Belfast Brigade can survive a fight against a tank and about 50 Russians. So
Also, did you all notice did you all notice the lack of the word nigger? Shit.
oh
No, we,
shit,
no,
right.
we said nigger all the time. I called them
We
nice
said it like
niggers.
3
So
times.
who do you think we
Alright.
are?
Yes, and I use like 2 of the trees.
Oh yeah, it did.
Also, everyone in chat.
It's okay for
Well,
everyone else.
well, someone
Also, everyone in chat, subscribe.
Alright.
Yeah, subscribe, comment, like, kill your family, dab in the Jews.
Like,
you know the drill.
favorite, subscribe,
Dab on the Jews.
die of fucking cancer.
Alright.
Subscribe to the Jews. The fucking
We'll-
Torah. What?
was- We will see you all again soon. Have a good one, folks. Bye.
Goodbye.
Fuck off.